back to my channel. How are we all doing today? So today has been a very busy day for me. I was very busy today, so I supposed to have come online like I promised that yesterday that I will come live today to address what we to continue from where we stopped. But like I said, it has been a very busy day, but finally I am here. I'm gonna wait for some time so that people let me know how many of us that are here before we start properly. Once you join in, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel in case if you are new, and your comment is very important to us. I don't want to, present this program like a kind of a problem, but it's not a problem. Please don't get it twisted. We are here to make sure that we debunk all those lies, the one that we can do. Do you understand? Like I said, all I need from you is your attention, your ear. And I can see that some people have joined. Olo State is the first person that made comment here. He said, "Good evening, my brother." And Choose of Bar Peter is here. "Good evening, sir," he says. And Chibi K Miracle is here. "Hi, brother Kai, I see you." All here, Biafra that's from Olo State. Please like the video and share it if you can. Martin Obusi, yeah, not able. This man up you, I see you, Martin. Nice to have you. And don't forget to like the video. Click on like button. Very important that you do that so that others will get to watch this video. And greeting Kai, I see you. And Chinelo is here. All of you that are joined, you are welcome. Make sure you like the video, hit the like button. Very important. So I would like to start by making sure that I mention this because we are not here to attack anybody, like not to create problem. What we do here is to bring it the way it is, to let you know the truth. I'm not here to convince you. Don't get it. Don't just feel like, oh, you are trying to convince. This is not about conviction. This is about telling you that this is white, this is black, this is yellow. Make your choice. All right. Now, yesterday we talked about a man that what is the name of this our brother? Co-Wave. That is the name of thing. Something called Wave. Chigoze's platform. Okay. That is the video that we uploaded. Uploaded that video this morning. That video is on this channel. The latest video before the live stream. If you have not watched that, please go and watch it. The interview that man granted, we talked about it. That is not to talk down on the man. I saw some comments, but not about the man, but some people who don't understand the real fact. People who claim or who act as if they know everything, but somehow they lack a lot. Do you understand? Like I said, it's not about attacking anybody, but about setting. It's just like setting the record straight. What the man said is somehow funny. I don't blame him. People have their own way of, understanding things. You must not be like everybody. And the time you understand, the way time it takes you to understand something must not be the exact time that others will understand the same thing. According to him, he was busy trying to play down on the effort of USB and acting as if he don't understand the importance of that, what USB represents and all that. You have right to believe whoever you want to believe. You also have right to follow who you want to follow. But the question is, what do you want? What exactly do you want? Are you following party A or party B because you love problem or you hate this person or that? What exactly do you want? Now, I would like to, somebody made a comment that I told the person that I cannot respond to you. Okay, let me say this. Let me check this one. Hopefully, this comment. Hopefully, yes. Okay. So I'm going to read this comment before you go to the program itself. This is not why you are here, but I'm trying to do, to react on some of the comments while waiting for people to join us properly. We have few people watching at the moment. This is 4 minutes to 5 minutes of the program, and we have at least 30 something people watching live. I want to, wait at least maybe 10 15 minutes, then we now go straight to the broadcast that we talked about on our second platform. If you have not joined us on our second platform, Kai Report News, go there and subscribe. You're not going to regret it. What we do here, like I said, is to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be without bantering anybody. Some of you actually think that this platform is about saga or propaganda. No. You may feel that it's about propaganda if somehow what you are saying affects you. If somehow you don't, maybe you fall to the category that want to, paint truth, black, paint white black, and paint white black white. You may see it as a propaganda, but it's not about propaganda. It's about making sure that you understand the situation on ground. Some of you I'm not trying to insult you, but if you have short memory, you may not be able to remember everything that you're supposed to remember. By so doing, it will be too easy to convince you, to drag you to the mud. Now, Ikenna said, fight and buy is ongoing in our land. Please address that from your works. Biafran will decide who to follow. So walk and leave debunking. So walk and leave debunking. Then, I don't understand what you mean by that. Say fighting and killing, ongoing in our land. Please address that. From your works, Biafrans will decide who to follow. So walk and leave debunking. What are you talking about? I should address that fighting in our land and they're fighting and all this, and by that people will follow. I'm not here to convince to follow anybody. I just said that here, right? I'm not here to make you to follow anybody. That's how you guys misunderstand everything. You have everything, your body, everything is complete. All you need to know is to balance the situation, at hand, understand it. The problem before you or what is going on now, you may see it as something that is complicated. But if you have time to think deep about it, it's not complicated. It is as simple as ABCD. Now, like I said, let me read this before I say what I want to say. Somebody made a post, maybe people like you, said, to me, as long as Ngozi do not support men, Samonepa left, she is not working for actual liberation of Biafra. If she has abandoned old military and recruiting new one, I pity those new ones because they will be abandoned like old one at a stage in the struggle. Ngozi or Abeze do publish Nigerian bank account and ask people to donate money, setting them up with Nigerian government. Why she don't put her own account? If she cannot take care of those old soldiers, whatever she is doing and talking is rubbish to me. Someone like Gentle is one nobody that have Biafra at heart will support for him to go down. If Simon come out and accept Ngozi Oraveze move in abandoning Gentle group, I will turn to Sabo. Legenti, I will turn to Sabo. Gentle have sacrificed everything, so I am not taking any reason Ngozi is saying or giving why she abandoned them and recruiting others. I can never agree with any Ngozi reasons of abandoning Gentle. Honestly, I'm not here to talk about Gentle. You know me. Many of you that follow me here, you should know by now. I'm not a candidate of talking about men on ground and trying to analyze men on ground. I've been trying my best to avoid it because somehow to me, it is somehow sensitive. Why sensitive? The sensitivity there is that Oye asna it make you to tapife dinaj. Oye ya jabarot. You must not reply to everything. You must not actually expect people to be like you. Like I said, the time that it takes you to understand something, you may spend 1 week. to be able to understand what you're supposed to know about a particular issue. Why it may take other people 1 month. To some people, 1 day. Do you get my point? So it depends. It depends on what you are doing. It depends on how you see it. What this person said here, for example, that he will turn to Sabo. Why is it that our people are like often give condition? If things did not work to the way I want it, I will go against everything. When are we going to learn to calm down and want people to do what they think that is right? Then let them test it and come back. Some people will learn by trying to practicalize that thing. On that process, they may, regain their brain or their reason. Their sense of reason may start working because they have tested it. They can now see. That's why in school, some schools, I don't know about the other school, like some reasonable school, they always try to practicalize what they teach you theoretically. Like the reading novel or textbook is good, but sometimes putting that thing that you are reading into practice is also good. Some people may not understand what they have read, in the novel or textbook until you call them up and put this. That is practical. Then they will not realize it better. They will not remember. They will not understand it better. So sometimes giving chance for people to actually do that and they feel that it is good for them, let them test and come back. Then it may make more sense to them. But if you keep on pushing, let us keep on reading, your brain and their brain is not the same. The way you understand something is totally different from others. Now, this is not the first person that is saying, making this kind of utterances, that if things is not the way I want it, I will turn to something. I appreciate him for having the courage to say that. Some are acting what they're acting today because of this mentality. They will not tell you, but their actions is pointing to the same thing. Armstrong, our brother, is here. Nice to have you. Always happy to see you. All of you that I have not mentioned your name, please just bear with me, okay? Armstrong is one of the owner of the platform, if I might put it that way, okay? So just bear with me when I quickly send my greetings to him. He's here with us. You can see he's a spanner holder here. Now, you said that you will turn to Sabo if PM comes out and say that, or Rebecca is getting it right. Like me, I said something similar thing, but not Sabo. What I said is that if he comes out and said that Ogenkere is the right person, that the person that he called out and he gave surrogate is not the problem. Without clear evidence, like I said, you that are pointing accusing finger on CS, why don't you present to us that in those things that she have done? Like this account you are talking about, you don't know the politics behind it. Honestly, I intentionally refuse to talk about the account because the initiator of the problem of the account are those bringing it on social media, keeping on reminding you that, she's posting an account, she's posting. The same people are working behind, calling Nigerian government, if I may use the word, to go after the account. How many Boko Haram or bandits have you seen Nigerian government track the account and all that? They don't have the time. It's only your brothers and sisters that will go there and report. Nigerian government is not that. Like I made a program before. Before I used to think like you, that everybody arrest or catch and do this about Nigerian government putting their eyes very close to monitor everybody. No, it's not true. They have many things to do. It is your brothers and sisters that will go to the office of Nigerian government, begin to knock at their door, calling the names of their brothers, reporting it officially, devoting time to do the work for them. That's what happened to Mazamak. It's simple thing. You don't need to ask Oracle to tell you what is playing out. Who arrested? What happened to PM? It's not our people. Publicly signing petition, reporting all manner of atrocities going from. They combine files just to make sure they nail PM down. Who did that? Who was responsible for those things? Okay, you want to pretend that you don't know. It's your people. Mazamak traveled to Kenya. Who leaked the information? When a Fulani man come out and say that I'm putting bounty on Mazamak, he knows that you have people that are willing to do that kind of job for them. So it baffles me when I see people trying to, he published account. Do you know that the mandate account they're talking about was created, not the one they're talking about now. I'm talking about, because they started by with mandate account. Ngozi, he registered, she's telling you to put money in Islamic account, but this account had been there. They themselves were using it. I have played the versions of Ajere, encouraging people to go to use the account, that there's no problem, everything is okay with the account, the mandate account. But the same people are now telling you, because normally nobody knows the name of the account or the bank name and all that before, when PM was here. Until PM was being taken. Immediately they take PM away, what did they do? They reveal the information that is somehow attached to the account, just to prove to the whole world that this account is Islamic account. Then none of you bother to ask this question? This account they call Islamic account, were we using that? Yes, they were using that. Okay, the name that surfaced on social media about the account, who leaked the name? The same people telling that the account is Fulani account. Now reporting account or tracking account in the homeland, somebody behind it. Who is those person? The same people will come, just because they're doing that for you to distance yourself from her and follow them. One thing they don't remember is that Biafrans don't have two options. It's not about Ogekere or CS. They don't remember that, because out of their gullibility and wickedness, they don't remember that the option is not limited to two. The option, you can join CS, you can join Ogekere, you can also decide to stay away from anything agitation, which is what many people are doing. And people are not, the same people are not crying, oh, money, where's the money? No money, no money. When you come out and discourage people to donate money, then you start again, you come back again to cry, there's no money. Oh my God, because you want oh my God to put money in the account that pleases you. The question is, that account that you want to put money, do you think that account also pleases those who have the money to put? You don't care about their welfare, their well-being, the way they think, the way they perceive the whole thing. You only want people to follow your template without putting some analysis and some logical question. Now, this guy is saying that you are here, that if you refuse to support Gento and do this and do that or that, it sounds good, isn't it? Because everybody is in love with men on ground and, Biafran Liberation Army and everything, you are in love with them and everything. Okay, that's good, right? And judging by the work when PM was here and everything is so smooth and so nice, isn't it? Fine. The question again is, can we go back how the whole thing started? Like I said, this is one of the reasons why I don't like to talk about this issue, because it's sensitive. Like I said, you may end up saying what you don't intend to say. So the best thing is to avoid it and let them do their do, because I'm not in any group making decision. I am in support of COS because I felt so far that everything she's doing is in order, without causing any problem, without provoking any war. Or what CPM have been doing is protecting, defending, self-defense. Some of you claim, oh, you are bringing war to our land. No. What PM was championing is to defend our land, not to provoke war. They are two different things. Some may come to you and tell you, oh, we are provoking war. It's a lie. When you decide to protect your community, act like vigilante group and make sure that you engage people that are enabling insecurity in your land. That is self-defense. You are protecting. But when you step into somebody's land and begin to do a canon, that's the problem. That's war provocation. That is what the same template is what CS is taking. Another thing is that COS giving warning and sending documents, files to make sure that people that are supposed to know that the message is getting to them. What do I mean by that? When he sent message to Nigerian government according to her, through DHL, they received it. They received it, confirmed it. Now, after that, because Nigerians carry that message, after they received it, that's the kind of somebody who wants peaceful way to save lives and property. The same thing PM was doing, giving warning, crying out. I remember those days that DOS like this, these people are saying now, were mocking PM. Oh, since you give all that, so you say Nigerian government should leave and leave and leave. How many of them have packed their luggages and leave your land? Ha ha ha! You are just deceiving people. They are not saying the similar thing now, telling you that yes, you told the companies to pay you. Where's the money now? Have they started paying you? Mocking you. It's not as if you can take action without giving warning. But somebody who is peaceful, don't do that. You have to give warning. But instead of them to appreciate it, they are using that to mock her and talk down on her. People don't understand what it takes to be gentle, what it takes to be a peacemaker. You have to bring hands of peace, peace before you now. So okay, before people begin to kick against you. Many of us understand this, but because of one reason, they choose to go gaga. Now, this guy that put this comment is now a potential saboteur. Because he said it here. The same thing that why Israel and France said, that if anybody dare to talk about Biafra without PM, that she will turn herself. So no matter what you do to her, that's her mentality. Many US members said the same thing. That yes, we know that we are going to give up Biafra. No. I want Biafra that must not hand over to us. And you are saying it to the hearing of those who are holding you into captivity. What does that mean? You expect them to release the person, because saying that is simply means that you are telling the people that hold Master to hold him the more, because they know that you can't do anything. You are folding your hand waiting for him to come back, whereas they don't want you to have your freedom. So of course, the best way to stop you from having your freedom is to hold the man that you invest all your trust and all your hope on, that he is the one to give you Biafra that you are going to accept. You can't accept another Biafra apart from the one that comes from Master Namagano's hand. When COS says similar thing, that people are waiting in Finland because they don't appreciate Biafra to be declared by another Biafran until their favorite person. And they said those things to the hearing of those who are supposed to give them the freedom. And you expect them, because I don't know if I call it anybody, do you expect the people holding Manogano to release him so easy to help you to have what they don't want you to have? As simple as that. Now, let us go back to the time of the transition between, after the kidnap of Master Manogano, the transition process, that transition period, that Master Manogano formed the ESN, and the ESN was under, he was the one piloting the affairs and everything. All right, the way the whole thing was going, everywhere was so calm and everything was so nice. Then, because they know that your hope and everything is on him, the best way to stop is to take him away. Once they take him away, you start, misbehaving, which will delay and bring everything down and slow everything, which really happened. They did not see PM from the other side. Then when PM surfaced, what happened? Now let me say this, because of what this guy said, you have to, make sure that if not Mazan McCann, if not PM, if you don't support, especially gentle, according to him, that he can't take any reason. During that transition period, we were told reporting from outside. I'm not an insider. We were told, and it's on social media, that some people buy some people simply because they agree, they're in support of PM. They agree to join. Why others say no. I am here for Mazamokan. Without Mazamokan, I can't work for anybody. I can't work for anybody. That lead to buying, dragging post, dragging power, dragging for some time. They separated themselves until this day. Some old ESM, some, not all, joined Ibabago. Some are still with US. That's why sometimes you see some of them going to few of them going to bush to buy cow. Even as we speak, last week they did it. We are seeing those things. That we kept quiet does not mean that we are not seeing that. We know. Now, you may say they are few in number, but I want you to understand this. During that time, when PM separate those who agree on him, agreed to work with him to move on, agreed. PM begin to the fundraising that PM were raising that time was he was using that to take care of those under his command, under his control. He did not send that money to those who refused to be with him. I'm not here to justify what is going on. I'm just trying to remind you what happened in the past. He did not send, he did not say, okay, DOS, I raised this money on behalf of Biafrans. Now, DOS, I'm sending this one for people that refuse to work with me. This money to take care of them. Who does that? I mean, this is what happened before, okay? I'm not telling you that this is what I think. What happened before? PM did not say, okay, we are sending the money to this one, and no. There was a trending video then that like I said, everything I'm saying is on social media. No intel, no, and I'm not an insider whatsoever. There was a trending video then. Some people, one group of people in one location crying for PM to help them. That they can't go out, they don't know how to go, where to, if they move from here, they don't know where to go. They were stranded. They managed to send contacts, make a video for people to help them out, for them to be free, because two things are involved. Those who notice that they are somehow, not massaging love with the PM may buy them, or the state that are chasing them will come after them as well. So they were calling for PM to see if they can, move away from that to go to his own camp. The money that Biafran was raising that time was not going outside those that are with PM, going outside to those who are not with PM, those that are in the US. Remember that. Like I said, when let me end it here, because I don't want to go there. I don't want to go for that. I just want to remind you, because based on the comment from this guy, okay, let us just forget about that one for now. But those who can understand something may pick points from that. Then this message that I just read out, from the guy, I replied to him. I said, I just like the fact that you said I just like the fact that you said you don't have problem with. Okay, that's another comment. Okay, this one. I just like the fact that you said to you, because he said to me, I prefer. So I was telling him that I like the fact that you said to you, not for everybody. You're not speaking to everybody. Then I went on by saying that you don't have a problem with you don't have a problem with some army refusing to work with the USB, but you have a problem when USB refuse to take care of their responsibilities financially. When some ESN member refused to work with the PM EPA, did he also take care of them while they follow DOS? Just a question. If you can, like I said, I'm not telling you that CS should not take care of them. I'm just trying to give you a kind of reminder that the way I felt that should be, like, you made your choice. Ogenkere is the best. Ogenkere is that you don't know CS. Some of them actually said it, publicly. I don't want to call names. The choice is yours, like I always said. Now, they made that choice then. And he said, Kai report, brother. The first video Gentle made during all that crisis, Ngozi and Ogenkere, it simply means to call attention of Ngozi Oraveze. But what did he say? What did he say? What did Jesus say? That she do not know him, or that Gentle is irrelevant. You see, something that is not some people are very funny. You are paying attention to something that doesn't carry any water. Like, I may come out now, if the way you talk to me is the way I reply to you. If you come out and said, that my channel name is Kai. Instead of say Kai report said this, you said, that one, or like when the Ikengurago said that the PM is that thing in Finland, his name. But for you to look down on him, or act as if it doesn't really matter. He's a nobody. He's just there. You choose to use some words that is quite disrespectful, and you expect him to come. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I know. No. Everybody respect is a reciprocal. You have to respect people. People will respect you as well. When you begin to carry, I'm not trying to tell you like I said by telling you that I don't like to talk about men on ground or the Liberation Army, anything. I know my limit. Do you understand? I am not here to raise dust like some people do. I watch some people saying, "Oh man," when I watch that video, these are people who don't have credibility. They don't have. When you check the antecedent, you understand that these people are known for falsehood. I won't call them. You know them, broadcasters. Some of the broadcasters who are jumping here and there and there. Today they are okay. The next day they are USB. Listen, go and check their previous life, like the way they know what they have done in the past, their utterances and how they present information. People who that will come out and tell you that Sona Parawa sleep with pastor's wife. Do you understand that? That Sona Parawa sleep with pastor's wife, and you make that as a topic, as a big news. Ogenkere is that there was a time he had mental issue in US. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying that he said this one. Creating stories that doesn't have any meaning. Then once you create it, you use it as a headline news. Like, this is, real. You do everything to put it as if it is real. Check the way when people were kind of somehow rumoring about Master Mekano's wife had the kind of life. Some people will come out and put it as if they were there. Everything was happening. Oh, she gave birth outside her marriage. No evidence. Even if you have evidence, are you in position to say that? And okay, thank you, Armstrong. Okay, is an ex-convict. You keep on saying something that it doesn't add up. Then you want people that are reasonable enough to take your statement or your broadcast serious. That's why some of them are doing according to them, in-depth analysis about Gentile and what is going on in Okigwe. I don't understand. Yes, I have done that, man. I have posted it here, and I'm gonna do that. Before we end the program, I will flash it here, of course. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. So, some people also create another story that COS have a son, and they are very, very proud, as if they have the birth certificate of the child before they are on that table. Everything they will be saying that. Then those are the one that some people somewhere will be cutting that video, circulating it on WhatsApp group. People who don't have enough data will watch it and it's true. Because is a recruiting man, recruiting this, recruit that. If you bring evidence that is convincing, I will also come here and expose her and tell you that look, the person is doing this, so that is not the fact. Not if you want to, because see, this issue, what is going on in our land and what may happen to our people, is not something that you come out and just cook up stories and say for saying sake. You have many things to talk. If you want to do that kind of maybe propaganda or saga like that, there's many things to do. You can also breed a platform that you may be talking something else, maybe talking about politics in Uganda, politics in South Africa, something that doesn't really concern you, or even American politics. You just say it and go away. Those who watch it, those that want to watch will watch. You can also create another, maybe you may start talking about maybe sports, maybe Man U fan, Chelsea fan, create something like that. Or the country where you are living, you may bring your camera, begin to talk about the history of the country where you are residing. is people that we watch, than using people's life to play Candy Crush, playing just like a small game like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you want people to take, if you want to build a reputation, build it with honesty and truthfulness. You don't just open your mouth and say something because you can move your tongue in your mouth and the thing to just produce sound, and you expect people to just grab it with everything in you. That's why I am not, like I said, I'm trying to avoid names on this program. But if anyone that warrant to mention them, I will say it. But the only thing is that we are all brothers and sisters, whether you like it or not. Even DOS are, you may not like what they're doing. I don't like what they're doing. Some of you here are still doing the same thing that we have criticized about DOS. But does it mean that DOS you can just bring them and buy them? No. PM have not buy anybody like going after people's life. Ask yourself why. Because he knows what he wants. Okay, you think that he received a Peace Ambassador award because there's no other hand to receive it. Okay, maybe you think that people that gave that award to him they don't know how to research about somebody before they give it to that person. They have done that assignment and they know that the man is not somebody that is creating chaos. People were busy trying to provoke him to start doing internal Ibrakanon by fire by force. He resisted it until this day. So if somebody have like Ogekere, for example, and their group, I may not agree with what they want. Am I in support of calling for their head? The answer is no. That okay, let us not buy Ogekere. Oh, I want Ogekere to be jailed. In Anoka for what? Something that people that want your land to take your land want you to do. That's what they're preaching. I mean, we may argue logically. I may tell you that, look, I don't like what they're saying with facts. These are my reasons. Bring your own. Let us hear from you. That's how brothers talk. But this idea of, okay, let us set intel instead to set him to quickly, oh, we want him to be jailed. That country you are in and you cannot survive it there. I cannot body there. That reminds me about why is such in France. Some of you calling on her program to declare negative word and pronounce laying curse on yourself and your lineage. That curse you are saying there, it will bounce on you because out of your stupidity, you are in her platform simply because Biafrans in France said that she stole money, that she hijacked money. Just understand this. The woman in her platform admitted that truly she did it with the reason that the money was donated under bridge. According to her, I'm not a lawyer. So anybody that wants to take her to court, we do that. I'm not a lawyer. He said, Oga, you still here talking about fallback. If truly you are an Biafran man, you will be here talking the bullshit. You will be here talking this bullshit when they are buying people in Biafra land. May God have mercy. This is something at least Vix. These people, maybe if I insult you now, they say, oh, you are very aggressive. But your comment now shows how the level of your brain cells. Do you understand? They are buying people in our land. You don't bother because your brain cannot understand who is behind buying of our people. Who enabled that? You can't understand it. What happened? Buying of our people in our land did not start today. Okay? And, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Some of you don't have, you don't have your brain with you. Like I said, I don't want to rain insult on you. I know what to say. I know how to provoke you. You run away immediately. One hand. Not everybody, everybody know what to say. Bad mouth is not, you don't buy in shopping, cannot buy it from, in shopping mall. But somehow, every nonsense comment may receive nonsense answer. That means don't leave it there. So respect yourself. If you are not comfortable with what I'm saying, simply means you drive joy in causing problem. Like I told you, buying each other and going after each other is out of stupidity. It's just out of stupidity. what you need, people have right to follow what they do, what they want to do. Convince them if you have time, but let them know the implication of what they're doing and let them make choice. That's what I believe on. But apart from that, you may have other things to say. That's on you. Okay? That you can say whatever you want to say. But to me, anybody going after anybody is making a very big mistake. I'm not in support of that. Then let us continue reading this comment from this guy because it's quite long. He said he took time and no side. Okay, so he took his time and not siding anyone to find out what is happening and fully call attention of Ngozi, but instead of calling them and having some good discussion, she started to give condition and describing how they can worship her in the name of independent nation without knowing that this is struggle and not really independent. If we can be truthful to ourselves and remove sentiment, which you can bear me witness, if you are in gentle shoe and someone tell you to do something that we bridge your security and safety, you will not do it. Gentle joined Ogenkere, not that he want to be there, but Ngozi did not do the needful, but out of frustration, he joined who is supporting them. As you can see that Gentle won't be able to do any other thing anymore because he is condemned already due to his face that has been everywhere, and his face is the face of a lot of his face is the face of Biafran Liberation Army. Ngozi make a lot of mistake which might be unknowingly to her or she knows what she is doing. I do not like Ogenkere, for many reasons, but after Gentle came out with that pain and something that is happening now, I am not happy with Ngozi. If what I am hearing about how she is asking them to go training without commanders and now recruit, which I know at this time they must have infiltrated them with targeting their best men to buy, which Gentle is number one or in top wanted list of Nigeria. If Ngozi can unite with those men, I will be very happy. But if she cannot, I will never be happy with her unless I see something she is doing on the group. And not only talking on social media, reversing stages. Nnamdi Kanu has passed. Reversing the stage Nnamdi Kanu has passed. The struggle supposed to be progressive and not retrogressive. Gentle accept Ogenkere because that is the only option on the table. Not that he loved to be there. No one should blame him for the choice. What Ngozi were asking them or demanding them to do, breach their personal security and just make them to be vulnerable or unprotected against attack. This is this write-up sounds like somebody who is a very dedicated student of Sona Parawa. Why do I say so? You are just talking from both sides of your mouth, my dear. Everything you said here sounds good for those who don't understand or who is not aware. Go and watch the video of Gentle again. Just go and watch it. Then tell me what they're talking about. Then the issue of we are not free yet. This issue of we are not free yet is very, very common these days. Like, you said that you're a non-nation. Tell me, where is your government house? The same thing that we're asking, DS was asking PM. That's why I feel so bad when I hear you people talking like that. You claim that you have been with PM all this while, and some of the questions that DS felt that is a question to expose PM is what you are repeating. Oh, you said that you do for self-referendum. How many people voted for you? Ha 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 ha. Don't do self-referendum, or you are Manamis who gave them the software to collect your data. They're going to buy. Do you remember those days? This guy is telling us, trying to justify the reason why he, according to him, the agent decided to stay calm and to monitor everything before. What are you monitoring? You love PM, isn't it? Yes. PM told CS that you are my surrogate. Is that not, what again are you looking for? You are my surrogate. And even if you don't believe that, who declared Biafra? Before the declaration of Biafra, who made it possible? Time to time, she will come up and address Biafra. She will come up and address Biafrans. To the extent Nigerians will begin to carry her names. Begin to carry her name in their news. That this is automatically, she's the one that saw. We noticed Oginkere president that she want to grab power at all. Only when we are already in, only when convention started in Finland. That was the only time. No other time. That was the only time. That was the only time. Do you get my point? So this issue of this is just like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Now, Gentle is well loved by everybody. That's just the fact. Well admired. Like he said, the face. Yes, you may say, because it's not easy. But it's not even too late for all these things you guys are saying. The question is that, as a man, ndị Igbo na-ekwu kwasị na aka dị mma dị mma, aka dị gị mma ka iji efinite isi. When you lie down your bed, you have to use the hand that you feel comfortable with to put your hand on when you are lying down. So, aka dị gị mma ka iji efinite isi. Ọ bụrụ na oge nkere dị ya mma iji efinite isi, o ji efinite isi. My own is that if he joined Ogenkere, that's his choice. Respect it. Then don't call for his head. Like you are, because you are supporting USB, you are want to call for his head. I don't support that at all. If he joined, if you want to join US, don't call for his head, because that is what people that are bringing problem to you want. Use your sense for once. Some of you calling for the head of CS, you are just as good as Fulani then, because that's what they want. What is different between you? Just, I don't know how to put it so that you understand it. Everybody have right to do. I'm not here to criticize him for joining Ogenkere, but don't drag CS to that. The issue of how she talked to him or do this and do that is quite funny, because what you are trying to say is exactly what Biafran already know. Like, you don't talk to people like that. The way he came out and said that, oh, you don't give us money. Normally, let us be honest. Do you think that it is right for him to come out publicly to say that? We are all human beings, for crying out loud. He knows the contact to reach out to her. Do you understand? That, like I said, I don't want to go into that, but let me just end it here. That is number one. He said again, stop writing. Okay, somebody is replying to him. Anyway, that is what I want to say. So please, if you are just joining us, why don't you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new? Very, very important that you do so. We are here to go to the program of Ogenkere. He made yesterday, and that program is I want to analyze here going forward. So you are welcome, and we are going to start from, because I think we're going to start from 20. Moment. Let me start. I think, is it 26? Okay, let's start from 26.
Okay. What happened is that when these terrorists approaches, we run away, we disappear.
So this is Ogenkere. His speech when he had a town hall meeting with Eka State or Eka people, all right? And he said something that I would like us to go through. We have done that yesterday, but not to this extent. We started from minutes 1, according to the one that they caught. Though this is not the full program. So we started from minute 1 and we stopped at 20 something. And from that 20 something is where he said something that actually made us to react on to choose to react on this video in the first place. So go with us on this one, pay close attention, and let us hear what he wants to say. Okay?
If they come after you, go after them. If the problem is the cow that they parade around Biafra land, kill out the whole goddamn cow. We value life.
Excuse me, let me just, please just bear with me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I have to check something very, very quickly. Okay, let's continue.
More than cow. We don't need their cow. They have killed us because of their cow in the name of chasing their cows from our farm. The same cows have destroyed our crops. The same headers men have raped our women, our children. After raping them, they behead them. What a shame that we keep quiet.
So this our brother is struggling to stand tough. You can see the energy that he's trying to force on his voice, and he's doing that. He's doing that at the same time, saying something that his camp are waiting for DPM to say, so that they will compile another file, because it has been another style. Like they're trying to look a way to compile some negative stuff about on CS to report. That is what I condemned when we started, by telling us that some people are the ones making sure that they drag everybody to heaven knows where, just to make sure that they have evidence. How many of you remember the broadcast or the analysis that we have done here, where we talked about the secret chat or meeting that they're doing on, where they said, anyway, you have, don't threaten her. If you have done that, please delete it. That you threaten her will jeopardize their plan to get rid of her, because that's been the business. The same people working on how to send, if you don't like where Master Mechanic is, you don't like what happened to PM, why are you also a preacher of sending another person to that kind of place? Do you understand what I'm saying? You cannot eat your cake and have it. And anybody that is always buying this idea of, oh, let me report, let us deal with him, you are the person, any group doing that, they are the fake. Because the real people don't waste time looking for how to hurt their brother. There's nothing you will do that everybody will support you. That's number one. Get that one clear. There's no, even if you like, bring Biafran and some people still believe that even if Fulani take over all the Eastern regions, some Igbo people will tell you that they prefer Nigeria. No matter what you do to them. If you buy, God forbid, all the Igbos in the north, they will still tell you, let us pray. Let us go to church and kneel down and start praying to God for a better Nigeria, so that God will show mercy to the heart of these terrorists, so that when they see us, they remember that we are human beings. Some Igbo people are like that. So don't expect everyone to be like to support you in what you are doing. Now let us continue.
Banding of cow in Biafra land did not start today. Biafrans, what do you see eating cow? Some of these cows, these headermen do sleep with them. Some of these cows have diseases. We can't live in a country with people like that. We have our way of life. We have our system. For those that want to breed cows, they know how to do that. That's why you have ranches. Biafrans, my heart here is bleeding. I'm not happy, and I believe the majority of Biafrans are not happy. Look at where our leader Martin Nambukano is since 2021. What about our Prime Minister? Since November of last year. It happened that our Prime Minister, after fixing the date, December 2nd, for our redeclaration, they call him for sub question. After how hard he have worked to witness that day.
Please, guys, like this video. I just want you to like the video. Some of you have not liked the video. Like the video. And if you don't know how to like it, there's 3 dots at top corner of your right hand on your phone. Just tap it. Then it will display another option for you to like the video. Reason is because once you like it, it will help the algorithm to push the video to other people to watch. But if you choose not to like it, maybe you don't understand what you are. Maybe you are not in support of what you are saying, or you don't agree. For those of you that I have something to say, I'm going to put my number for you to call, and we have to receive. We are going to receive just briefly few calls, and we'll call it a day because I don't want it to be too long. Many of you are here watching, and sometimes you watch without liking the video. I don't know why. Like it. So let's continue. Hear him. Our mama is here. I see you, ma. Happy man. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
And see that day. He's not there when the show was going on. On the 29th in Finland, when these useless people tried to destroy everything we worked for, Ngozi and her group, where I am, I don't see no joy in me. I was just looking across if I would see our Prime Minister walking to the stage. I was just praying, thinking they will release him to be part of the great gathering that he have worked for over 1 year. I was just thinking that miracle will happen. And some people are there. Not knowing that they have planned everything, they focus on my reaction. They focus on my reaction because I'm not clapping, standing up, laughing with them. Knowing that something is about to be messed up.
This is our brother. Okay, Chukum. Okay. Is it you want to tell us the reason why you were mourning when people are celebrating? Okay. Ana matra kan cover. I'm not going to watch you. Okay, hey, okay, you follow our hand. You were mourning the CRC man and a few other group. Okay, that's your role. Refuse to smile, and here you want to justify the reason why that you were thinking on why is PM is not here? Why is PM is not here? That is reason in a column as if no more than that again. So you were there, you were just watching because PM is not here, so you were very angry. You are not happy. Wow, lover of PM. The matter. You are not. You should ask Sonat brother to. That's a mistake you made here. So they would have given you a better, well-constructed lie to cover this. You see what you just said now is quite funny because it is written all over you. And you said that you are sitting down, seeing some people, then you did not finish that statement. Finish it because what you wanted to say is that people are celebrating. You were just sitting down, seeing people celebrating while PM is not here. So you are celebrating that PM they are celebrating that, according to you, they are celebrating that PM is not here, not because the president has been declared. Okay. Since you care about PM, according to him, he said that because I've said this before on our main platform, so I'm trying to repeat it again for some of you that are just watching it for the first time. We have not finished it, but I started from where it matters most. You said that PM planned it for almost a year, right? January to December. And few weeks to PM was taken. They stopped him, they refused him, they did all manner of nonsense they did. Fine. And Biafra managed to summon courage, not you. And somebody made it possible, not you. then you appear there. If you actually respect that plan that PM have planned from since January, what you're supposed to do is, your main objective should be to make sure that thing that PM planned was carried out and executed. But you couldn't do that, and somebody stepped in to do that. You were not happy. You were not happy about it. To you, is that you were expecting PM you were praying that they should release him in Anokwa. They should release that. You were expecting that. You were expecting them to release him on what base? Knowing what you already know, that he will not be released. The speech that CS made is not formulated. You were in Finland. At least you have maybe you would have gone to police station to do some inquiries if it's possible to release him. So meaning and you know the purpose of the gathering. Yet you are still not happy. Meaning, just imagine that. Are you not happy that PM is not there, or you are not happy that thing that they stop PM from doing, that you actually hope that it's not going to happen, that is not happening? That's why you are not happy. Because common sense will tell you that you are not happy because that thing somebody carried on from where he stopped. That's what common sense will tell you. But you want us to, to abandon our reasoning to follow this thing you have just cooked up now. Is unheard of now. How can do you actually believe people to accept this thing? Anyway, let's continue.
Knowing that they are about to destroy everything we have worked for.
So, knowing that they are about to destroy everything that we have worked for, what is that thing that you have worked for? For PM not to be there? Or you have worked, what they have worked for is that thing will not carry that they will not declare that anymore. What is that thing that you have worked for? Is it working? Well, because he said that, remember when he said that PM was for almost a year. PM worked for that almost a year. Now you are telling us that this one is what you have worked for. He said what we have worked for. When he said that the word that PM worked, he made it clear that PM worked for that, and now what you have worked for, meaning that two things they are worked for here. One, PM worked for Biafra to be declared on December. And what you have worked for is not well clear to us. But judging by the way you frown your face and your body language, you may say that thing is that you don't want it to be declared. So there are two options here. So there's no way you'll be angry when you'll be angry, claiming that you're support of PM for that thing that PM want to happen. There's no way you'll be angry. People who are in support of PM are the one happy, meaning that you have other things that you have worked for according to you. I'm just trying to make sense out of what you said. I'm not accusing you, but I'm just trying to make sense out of, because you are the one saying it here. Had it been that you just go straight to your topic, nobody would have remembered this, but you are the one scratching this old wound. But let us scratch it the more, because you cannot come out and tell us that what PM worked for is to declare Biafra from January to December. He made that plan, and now you are in the convention hall. People are sleeping. Even people who did not travel to Finland watching on tele were happy seeing you morning with the same CRC who is now the one know how the road to meet PM. To me, let me not go there, because it's if you know, you know. It is funny. It is to me. I'm trying to, please, when you call on this platform, I want you to just explain this to me. Am I the one not getting it right, or something is missing? Because how can you say that you are in that convention and you are mourning because you expect them to come? That knowing fully that, according to you, you knowing fully that what you have worked for is about to be destroyed. That means Biafra is about to be declared. Like I said, somebody should just put the correction, because I don't want to make mistake. I'm willing to learn. Maybe I'm the one mistaking his statement. But in my own little brain, this is what I can make up from what he said. Now let's continue.
The original date that was set is for December the 2nd. All of a sudden, a useless human being planted by the Nigerian terrorists She told us she had intel. Intel from where? Liar. That the declaration have to happen on the 29th. How will you declare Biafra without counting the vote?
Now, let us make meaning out of it. That the useless woman, all of a sudden, declared Biafra. Okay? According to his word. I'm not the one saying that. Okay? That useless woman declared Biafra. And to you, is wrong. According to you, that plan was to declare it on second. According to the woman that you called useless, said there's an intel, that she got an intel, that something is about to happen if she happen to delay it on that second. And for you to prove her right, you did not feel comfortable with that declaration date, meaning truly, because if there's no any threat at all, you wouldn't have been agitating for that. Like, to me, you shouldn't see it as a problem. What exactly did you miss on second? Because declaring it on 29 have put that thing that you wanted to gain on second into problem, or put it into stop, like stopping it and make sure that it did not carry that. What exactly is that thing that you were expecting to happen on 2nd of December that declaring Biafra on 29 have actually stopped you from having? If there's no serious, maybe intel, like CS said, wait, we are making sense out of it from outside. Maybe some of you that are inside may call and tell us, the real truth. But following what you are saying here is my own is to try. I'm trying to make sense because I'm a Biafran, isn't it? So I want to understand what my Biafran brother is crying about, because you said the useless woman just declared it out of nowhere that the target was on second. How he said, how can you declare it without counting the vote? Meaning he was expecting the vote to go against declaration. Like I said, I'm trying to make meaning out of it. I may be wrong, and that's why I'm going to put my phone number for you to get the gist properly. I want you to understand it properly. Why is it so? Why is it so? You cannot tell me that you have seen everything, because COS says that I got intel that they want to stop us from declaring Biafra on second. People may say, okay, that intel, maybe Nigerian government is going to stop it. Oh, maybe Finland will stop it. You don't know that is your brother with his suit and tie sitting down there is the one. You may not know. I'm just saying, because for him to be the only one, that's why, when they started questioning why must the PM worked hard to fix that date. What did PM do to fix the date? I mean, what is hard about fixing the date? Now, that date is few days to the date. 29, 30, 31st, 1st, that's 4 days. So, that thing that you wanted to achieve on 4 days, what exactly did Biafra lose by having Biafra declared on 29? Nobody have answered that question. Because they keep on telling you, Ngozi don't respect PM, that's why she declared it on her date. What does date has to do? What did we lose? Are you trying to tell me that there's a country that would have, supported Biafra if Biafra had been declared on second, that now they see that Biafra had been declared on 29 and they withdraw the support? Okay, maybe you have ordered something, maybe catapult and gravel, and somehow declaring Biafra on 29 have stopped that ship from moving to Biafra land. I'm yet to make it to understand what you guys are saying. You see the problem. Now listen to him again.
How will you declare Biafra without the vote of the delegate?
Meaning the target had been the delegate.
They just want to mess everything up.
Are you getting the point? Now, speaking of delegates, we are going to talk about, since you want to bring issue of vote, Where's the delegate that made you APM? How many delegates that we were expecting to vote against re-declaration of Biafra? How many delegates is now in support or have delegated their support to you being ATM, from finance minister to ATM? Okay, many of you may say yes, that it is achievable. Somebody who is a finance minister may decide to may walk his way to the leadership. Fine, meaning that they can now that you have been ATM, progressive way, right? You are now controlling the Fallback Republic. You are not there as a top man. Fine. Why are you not telling people to fall back? Because you are not going back. We used to know you as somebody who is advancing. So why are you not going back? Because you moved from finance minister to ATM. So is there anything missing? Is there anything missing? Let me. This one, our mommy is praising Basil. Let me see what Basil said. Basil said the declaration pained Ogenkere and his Nigerian government so much that he did not hide it even at the time of declaration. God bless you. God bless you. Please, hello? 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 Good evening, my brother. What the Guanaka? Okay, be no sense. Get all I know. Get all I know, man. Okay, you get him time. You get him time. Can watch a program. You get him time. Make a program. I will be the one to call you so you can contribute. Just allow me. Just give me some time. I bet you're going. I will be the one to call you. Thank you. So, please just give me time. Let me. I'm running up. Let's just analyze this guy, because if I start picking corner, I will be distracted. Now let's go back.
Thank God that we have smart people in the brigade. We turn everything around and correct it on the second. Thank God we have somebody like our Honorable Professor Chioma. We have somebody like our Honorable CROC Chair, Imam Madu. We have somebody like our Honorable Ruby Nnadi. We have somebody like our one and only Mazi Chief, Honorable Sonia Barawa.
It is not by age, it's not by education. It's not like that. Some people are graduates, like people that that have a PhD, but some of them they go find a kuchilo, not up on them by different highway. In order my point, not commit all manner of nonsense in the name of I am a hard man. So it's not about certificate. The only thing you need to understand, the name that he mentioned now are the real problem of PM. Original one, not even this guy. This guy, his own is just like a whole host of them stooge. They just plant you and use you to do what they want to do. So he made himself available, and that is what is going on. And some of you that have different opinion, this is not me telling you that you should buy them or go after them, that Biafra should go after your life. I'm not here to do. I cannot preach for that. Do you understand? Because at the end of it, at the end of the day, everybody are brothers and sisters. That's why some of you said, what's the name of this guy? Because this guy that I don't want to mention his name. That turned against USB because of Caterpillar. If you ask him, and even why he's such what is it about Caterpillar? He tell you how he buy our people, Okay. But after election, PM made a broadcast and said and was trying to address Igbo people, everybody, both politicians, those civil servants, everybody, that it is time for you to come home to reason, to figure out that it is not clear to you that you are not welcome in this country. You are not welcome in Nigeria. That's what PM said. That you should now reason and learn, along with Biafrans to find a way that thing that you are finding your people or committing crime to achieve to be in Nigeria, it is here in your hand. You have the landmark, you have the space, you have the population, you have everything. Everything you need, you have it to be a country of your own and contest. Even if you do not have access to become president of Biafra or anything, you can be a governor. You can be chief judge. That thing that you are long for, that thing that some of you are looking for human head to do sacrifice to achieve in Nigeria, you can achieve it without sacrificing even chicken. The platform is there, the space is there, the land is, everything is. PM addressed even P2B that you are being forgiven. Come back home. Remember, P2B also, when he was governor of Anambra State, speaking of buying our people, Biafran lost their life under his regime. People that died in and put their body in Izu River, right? They called it Izu River under P2B regime. But PM saw that as yet call for him to remember he's a Biafran. I'm not here to justify people buying our brothers and like Caterpillar or anybody like that. No. But I'm trying to tell you that no matter what happened, there must be a time for reconciliation. You cannot just, out of, carry animosity. You want to show your strength. You want to, no, I don't have anything to do with it. You cannot write everybody off. And everybody must not be your supporter. It's as clear. Even Mazen Khan today. Mazen Khan in detention, is now have more supporters now. If he come out today, some people that are telling Mazen Khan or Dogu, our professor, will still go. Some of them will still turn against him at a point. Why? Because now we are supporting him when he was in prison. Now he come out again and want to still talking about Biafra. Some are pissed off when Biafra have been mentioned. Even though, like, some of us are just like a dog trapped by a very local dangerous trap. If you grew up in a village like I do, you understand what I'm trying to say. Those trap that hunter use sometimes. Now he no gas to the oil. Equal oil na wage boy na be which this na very dangerous one. Gamata wombada. And I got it about we queer oil. But you have to look for strong people to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, these people, somebody said Oginkere has a false declaration date. Don't mind the guy. Don't mind the guy. Just don't mind him. So what I'm trying to say is that the trap, if you bring that kind of trap to catch maybe or maybe any or something like that, the same thing is what they are using as well. The same thing. Let me just leave that because I promise this our brother that I will call him back. So let me just quickly rush this program because what I'm saying now will delay us more.
And it happened on December 2nd. I was boiling. There's too many energy in me. I said, let me go and talk to Biafrans. I shake the floor. Say, Biafrans, what did 2nd of December stand for? They said, I asked them first, why are we here? What do we supposed to be doing on 2nd of December? Not 29th of December. They told me it's to redeclare Biafra. I said, wow, it's like we are in the same page. The energy start building up. When you that time, I said, let me put the energy, let me set the pace of the joy of that day. Because that is the day. Akaraka. That is the day of day. That is the day Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister, anointed. And that venue where we declare Biafra and ratify it on the 2nd is the venue of the man who composed this our beautiful hymn. We make sure that is done in that venue. A lot of people don't know the symbolic meaning of what happened on the 2nd. Ndị Ochu did not understand. Mad people everywhere. When our leader Mazi come out, when our Prime Minister come out, a lot will happen. Those that are not supposed to be in the history of Biafra, we will erase their name with their useless demonic signatures. Everything will be corrected. The rightful thing, the rightful place will be given to those we respect much. Our Prime Minister, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
You see, this part is the part that made me to write on that, even that to search for this video at all. Somebody said it on my comment that don't get a claim that Biafra was declared on 2nd of December. I was like, really? For life? Then I started playing the whole video to know. But the mistake I made is that I played it while streaming live. So, but on a second platform, if I'm not subscribed to that second platform, please do Kai Report News. We were live there yesterday. And I will play this video from where they cut it until this part. This is my first time to listen to this part. But here is the place where he said what made me to even look for the video in the first place, which is that Biafra was declared on 2nd of December. So this is the first time I'm hearing that. I don't even know that somebody, he's not the one saying it anyway, because I remember the argument was, the CS was not the one that declared Biafra. To them, that was the guy that read history, reasons why Biafra must be declared. Some of them say, no, she's not the one that is Biafra that declared Biafra. It's okay. These people, you guys are, you cannot dribble everybody like that. I don't even know if you have dribbled anybody apart from this your gang that are running round and round and round without producing anything meaningful thing. Because if you are actually sensible, you should know that Biafra you're talking about is not a private company. You are talking about people, group of people, indigenous people that constantly their opinion must matter, whether you like it or not. Their opinion must matter. It's not about you can register your company anytime, do it whatever you want to do. But the children they are giving birth tomorrow, today, tomorrow, in future, they still have the opinion must matter, whether you like it or not. It's not about you. Look at you in your own little brain, you actually believe that you declare Biafra on 2nd, and you believe that you wipe off their signature of a Biafran that signed. Yet you claim that nobody voted. That day that you claim that you voted, you can't vote. Or you say you declared Biafra on 2nd. So who and who cast the vote, judging by what you said to COS? I don't understand some people, but you have right to say whatever you want to say. The only thing is that Biafrans, my own is to let you know what is going on. The choice is yours.
We will make sure we set everything right. Nothing have spoiled Biafrans.
A lot has spoiled, but because we don't have conscience. Do you know how many Biafrans have paid with their life? People are being paid because of because of this your pushing me. I want to lead. When we go to 247 said that Vision 555 made it known to him that you told him that you want to be you want to lead. Do you know that when you denied it, your action hand have proved that to be right? Your action have been proved, because a very good leader or somebody who have conscience will not place his own selfish desire first before the will of the people. Like Mazen Gano, do you know that Mazen Gano have told Biafrans That if you come now to lead, that he's gonna give you a chance to do that. If you can do it better, come and do it. Can you say that? That's it. You are honest to. I don't know how to do it, but I want my name to be heard. And now everybody now know you for negativity. Just like they know why why is bragging that people are watching her, that she's in control of her girlfriend. They're following her. They're following her. The question is, they're following you for good thing or for bad thing. You don't ask that question. Watch what is going on in Imo State. People are being taken for fun. Asari, who claimed that he brought out the rifle and bragged that he would chase Igbo in any way they are in Nigeria, and that the Igbos were slaves to his father. Then he thought that it's a bed of roses, like he just talk and get away with it. He tested his power under PM and he saw it. What happened? He ran back, and when he was broadcasting from Asarok was telling the whole world, not the Nigerians, that he was helping me, that he was the strength of military, that he can ask my work in he was mentioning towns and states in the northern part in Abuja Road and all that. Did not mention East anymore. He bragged about his work in Imo State. He said then. That was when he was started telling everybody, telling the whole world that PM have dethroned Masnamunakan, because he thought that it's just social media thing and just like that and get away with it. He tested and he saw it and he ran back. Immediately, this guy started his shenanigan, laughing at I don't know. Some people, I don't blame him either, because I know that what he wants is what those following him want as well. What are those things? They want to dethrone PM to be, the face, pushing everything in the history of Ndibo. Not even Biafra issue here. Nobody, no leader have successfully, forced himself to lead in Igbo people and lead in peace. Look at Imo State. Do you know how many people who was not by to maintain relevance? Do you know how many people that have gone down in Imo State alone for Hope Uzoma to be hope he is? The same thing this guy is doing. Space of 2 months. Who told us that the road is free? If they're not working with people inside, that actually begin to bring his Asawana again. Now, governor of Anambra State, who was somehow calm and watchful, started a Dogachi group, and because the target is about youth and all that. The small girl of maybe 13 years, I don't know her age, they buy this in Imo State last week or early this week. It should be last week, because this is no week already. The girl was lying down on her parents' bed or something like that, lying down on bed, and military was, according to this story, the military was chasing the guy, and the guy ran into people's compound, and they went there and dragged the guy out. Then they saw the girl lying down and by the girl. The girl was wearing short knicker. Okay, maybe they thought that the girl is a boy, because the agenda is to eliminate boys. Simply because this guy wants to be a leader by fire, by force. You can see that. Then he's here laughing. Let me show you his face. Look at just look at this. I will take it back. So see his face. That will make more sense to you. Watch.
Come out. When our prime minister come out,
you see the brag.
A lot will happen. Those that are not supposed to be in the history of Biafra, we will erase their name with their useless demonic signatures. Everything will be corrected. The rightful thing, the rightful place will be given to those we respect much. Our Prime Minister, our leader, Mazin Namdekan,
Coming from somebody who told you that before you declare Biafra, he show me the vote that you counted and all that. So you are now giving order how to erase signature and names. On whose order? Whose instruction? People's mandate, isn't it? Which is from your index finger. Remember, they told you that people are, you know, that if you want to raise your index finger, it simply means that you are supporting jihadists and all that. Look at, just listen.
We will make sure we set everything right. Nothing have spoiled Biafrans. What you don't know is bigger than you. Everything will be corrected. And all the breakaway and fallout people from what we are doing, if you think your name and history will be there, you have failed. We take every negative thing out of Biafran history so that when our children grow up, they will read history of good people. We will not take the evil ones with their identity, with anything they lay their evil hand. That will not follow us into Biafra land. That will not happen. We will get it right. Everything will be done right when the due time comes. That is why my name applies. Ogechi. God's time is the best. Whether you like it or not, God's time is the best. Whether you like it or not.
And to you now, PM being taken away and you forcing yourself on people, those who actually want you to force them, because to me, to be honest with you, I don't even remember. I don't even remember you. This Biafran, the Biafran you are bringing, I don't know the landmark, to be honest with you, because you are trying to, you don't even know, let me not waste my time, because I believe that you don't even know our people. You don't know our people. You are not more tough than Mazamanakan. Neither are you tougher than Ojubu. Are you tough than PM? They know our people. All this garagara you are doing, everybody can do it. You don't bring garagara to people that are known for, resisting garagara. You need to calm down. Down to earth, you. People who started leading Biafrans or Igbo people with humility, it is not even easy for them. Imagine you. These are people following him keep on telling you that Ngozi is Madam Ba. Just listen to him. Somebody who is not Ba. You can hear what he's saying. How to raise this one, how to clear names, as if Biafra is all about you. On what capacity? Mazam Gano has spent and paid a lot of prices, yet he still wants people to contribute, to suggest. In your own is giddy. Yet you are forced to complain that somebody is doing giddy. Imagine if what you are doing now that PM did not even give you surrogate. Imagine if PM said, Ogenkere is my surrogate. Some people don't listen to, don't ask those questions. Imagine what this guy is doing now, that there's no time PM give this guy like green light. He's busy probably fighting somebody that PM gave green light. And he have not come out and said that it's not true. This to tell you that even if once that na ego n'ụzọ na ndị na-akwụrụ ego nọ n'ime ọfịa. Okay? Let's continue. Mo.
Ogechi kama. Ogechukwu kama.
Ogechukwu ị na-ekwu okwu. Anyị chama ndị Igbo. Ogechukwu bụ ife na-ewute ngọzi. So how about that? Ogechi bring blessing. So your name will come forth before the blessing. So the final bust up with the blessing. What are you talking about? Ngozi? Now you talk about names. Let us start with Namode. My God, leave it. My father, leave it. Or Simon. You know what Simon represents in the Bible. on a traditional in our own culture. Ịma na ife njọkụmino. Okay? Ị na-ekwu okwu ị na-echeke. Ogechukwu, that God's time brings blessing. So you cannot just jump from that God's time and ignore blessing that followed up.
Whether the devil like it or not, Ogechukwu Kama.
How about Isaiah? I forgot that one, sir. How about Isaiah? And who? What again? Your name is how many names do you actually have? Ogechukwu Kama. Are you not Isaiah? Ayok. Then what is your father's name? Munkere. Identity crisis. Then you ignore those ones. Nah.
What time is the best? Our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will come out. Our prime minister will come out. We will all dance. We will celebrate. We will sing about the whole mess. Through the evil ones, they can parade themselves. They have this document, that document in them. You can go and dine.
Oh, you remember the document? I thought you said you declared in a second. You shouldn't be worried about the document in the end. They have document in them. Yeah, now I understand. Okay, now this is why you started creating this idea of 2nd of December. Even in the group, they're gonna say this one could be difficult for us. So this one could be difficult for us. So it will be difficult for us. Let us okay, you have made it official because I somebody told me that you don't have the document. I was thinking that maybe I don't want to say what I'm not sure, but thank God that you said it here that Nana Parena had the document. Okay, so you remember that okay, now let's go. Okay, talk on
it without your document.
No, say it
you
again.
Don't know what you don't know is bigger than.
Yeah, okay. Copy. Can you say your own statement? Copying PM all the time. What you don't know is bigger than you. You have to know yourself before you know what is bigger than you do. You cannot say, how will you know that somebody is bigger than you when you don't even know your size? You have to know yourself. Just because many of you all of them don't know themselves. That's why they said they declared Biafra. You agree that you declared Biafra on 2nd, yet you want to fall back, contradicting yourself. And you want to be greedy. You give your name and you give yourself a name. And in the public, you don't want to answer the name that you give yourself. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Like, you name yourself Chi, or maybe you Chukwudi. Then, when you go outside, when they ask you, what is your name? You say, no, my name is Bomboy, because they used to call you Bomboy Yogi Penempe. Or Junior, Junior, everybody can answer Junior. Junior is not the official name. What is your name? You already know you give yourself name Chukwudi. Then when you go out, they ask you, what are you here for? I'm here for you to recognize my name. Okay, what's your name? My name is Bomboy. Junior. But what do you want me to recognize? I want to recognize that my name is Chukwudi. But my name, okay, what is your name? My name is Bomboy. Will make sense at all? Somebody said I should push something like this. If you can make it one can matter. You get the point. You name yourself. You have even you celebrated it, naming ceremony. Everybody come and eat and dine and wine, and everything was so colorful. Then when it's time for you to answer that name, don't. Yes, the document I have here is I want to start calling me. I want to recognize him as Chukwudi. But what did you take the man that your name is before they opened door for you? I told them my name is Junior. Then they want me to recognize you as Chukwudi. So why don't you take the gate man that opened door for you to come to my office that your name is Chukwudi? What did you take gate man? Oh, you did not tell the gate man that you are Chukwudi, but you told the gate man that you are Bomboy. I am a junior. The man said, you could. You have to recognize yourself first. First, you have to. That's why when DPM said that Biafra is a nation, do you know what he often said that? You have to accept that you're a nation first before that people begin to accept you that you're a nation. There's no country in this world that got their recognition from others without them themselves accepting to be that. Let me leave it there.
Evil ones, with their identity, with anything they lay their evil hand, that will not follow us into Biafra land. That will not happen. We will get it right. Everything will be done right when the due time comes. That is why my name applies, Ogechi. God's time is the best. Whether you like it or not, God's time is the best. Whether you like it or not, Ogechi Kama.
So the main thing that Biafra needs to understand now is that all this declaration, everything they did, is to let you know that Ogechi Kama. That's Biafra that you're gonna get. We are stating now that Ogechi Kama. Ogechi Kama. So it's all about Ogechi. Forget about Biafra. That is who PM was deceiving you. According to him, that's what he's trying to tell you. Everything you believe PM. You believe. No, it's about me. This is the God's time, Ogechi. I've been here for you to know that to replace Biafra to Ogechi. After Ogechi, and where to do this is a brig. Okay, have you declared Biafra? Yes, I do. According to him, he declared his own Biafra on second. Okay, what did you declare you are? Did you declare that you are brig or USB? Okay, you declared the USB. Then your honorable minister, Sona Barawa, is telling you. He's telling you that everything is about different USB charger, USB Nigeria. I want to play this to the end. So please, my brother that called,
Ogechi,
I will call you back.
Ogechi Kama. Whether the devil like it or not, Ogechi Kama. God's time is the best. Our leader,
we all know that God's time is the best. We agree. And God's time bring Ngozi blessing. That's what God's time do. It will give you blessing. Okay, so who is the last name that we will call now? Is it Oge or Ngozi? Use your brain. Since you want to go through that line, let us follow you.
We come out. Our prime minister will come out. We will all dance. We will celebrate. We will sing.
In Briggy.
The whole mess. To the evil ones. They can parade themselves. They have this document, that document in them. You can go and dine and eat without your document. You don't know what you don't know is bigger than you. Dear friends, this week we will still continue in our topic of how to clean our land and how to correct the mistake of those that have brainwashed us. Those have brainwashed over 80% that they can't think properly. The leaders.
Said to say that this guy is really shocking. Priestley, and I see your comments. Thank you for your time. I think you are just joining us.
Of the congregation. They have done that.
God,
and they succeeded.
God, I beg you.
That is why the members listen to them a lot.
God.
If you are a member in the congregation, start to ask yourself question. Why is your pastor not telling you about Biafra? Why is your pastor not preaching how Biafra will be beautiful? Why is your pastor not emulating United States of America that is fighting for the Biafran Christians that have been killed by the terrorist jihadist Islamic Nigerian state? If a foreign country,
pastor actually in a Maya where believe on you, that person needs help. Honestly, see, I understand it. Those who are benefiting something, those who are want their name, who want to maintain their office, that doing what you are doing, supporting you. I understand. I feel for them. I understand what their point of view. I understand it. But you see those who benefit nothing, and you don't know nothing, and you are clapping and supporting this guy. Mfu wata ọ bụrụ na ịnụbe nwaanyị mfu na na-aga iju ese nwatakịrị nwaanyị chọrọ ịnụ mma contact the family si ha gbawa ọsọ na ya agbakọ nwoke. I'm being honest because what are you doing? Anyway, my people, let me welcome our brother. I promise that I will come back.
A foreign nation can be fighting for Biafran's Christians. What about your useless clergyman? I will be calling their name very soon. Go ahead, I'm not going back. I will be calling their name very soon. If we are a member of that congregation,
if you begin to call the name, it will help a lot because maybe you will call the name of the pastor that those that are financing you now, if at all there's any, they may understand you better. They may contribute more if you go against their pastor. I'm just saying. You see, maybe let me welcome this our brother.
If you don't like what I'm saying, you leave that congregation.
Yeah, my brother, you're welcome. So you have the floor.
Good evening.
Your voice is on air.
You're still on now, right?
Yes, your voice is on air, so people are hearing what you're saying.
Okay. Well, I just want to say that, is unlike Hogan Kerry. They are the one wasting their time because there are things that you don't just have to listen to.
Okay.
You understand? Any information that you will hear and it will strengthen your enemies, you don't need it. That's the simple truth. I know some at times you and Kelena try to debunk some of these things because they have a lot of people who might not understand what is going on.
Yeah.
And like I watched one of your program that you maybe you did yesterday or today, that that has to do with issue of Gento and talking about which I remember this now, that has to do with Gento or maybe on another platform, but it doesn't play your own clip. So I was like, okay. That some of these things that is happening and some of the votes that maybe Gento took, because someone said that Gento is late, which I'm yet to confirm that, you understand? So, but however, to encourage some people that some of these things are not just necessary. Yes, they are not necessary. There are things they just have to, people you don't have to listen to, just ignore them and focus on what you are doing. And most times, we also like to encourage Otongozi Rabiri. At times you don't have to reply some of these things. You understand? Let others do those things for you. That is one of the things that Prime Minister Samunepa did that gave him edge over the US. You understand? Be more focused on what you are doing. If you are talking for Biafra and you are not, attacking what is happening in Nigeria, you understand?
Yeah.
Then you are not fighting for Biafra. You leave people that, that have inflicted a lot of things on the Igbos, and you are attacking your brother. And any pastor that rose up tomorrow that want to shine will tell you that an Igbo man is an Igbo man's problem. That's not Nigeria.
Okay.
You understand? So it is better. And once I see somebody that is just, you are just fighting the same people that you're supposed to protect. I don't like to listen to such things. You understand? Because now, apart from, you and some other people that I listen to your program, even if I didn't, keen on live program, but after much I still listen to already made program to just do some certain things. You understand? Because I'm not privileged to a lot of things. But however it is, I just want to encourage you guys to also, if there is a way you can reach out to the Tangozi representative, let her be very focused. You understand?
Yeah.
We should not try to convince anybody. You understand? Let her be very focused. And 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 let her be very focused. people, once they see the truth, they will follow you. Don't need to convince anybody. I don't need you to convince me.
Thank you.
Do you understand? When I started following Prime Minister after Nnamdi Kanu, I had a lot of issues, even as it is today. Do you understand? Once we meet, in a place and we discuss some certain things like this, some of my friends. So, but from the onset, some of them later understand what I was telling them, because if you have this truthfulness, the spirit of truth in you, once something is happening, that spirit will tell you that this is the real guy doing the right thing. You understand? So, like all the video, the voice note you played as regards to Ginkeri now, you see that the guy, the leadership quality is not in him.
At all.
Do you understand? That pride or that shame that you would face, maybe because maybe there are people he has paid to actually back him up, because you don't want to disappoint them. If I were to be his issue, if I'm fighting for this cause, I will say, okay, let's go and see what will happen. And you back those who are doing it well. Do you understand? But because of this pride and fear of what people might say, okay, why will you let her back down? Then you try to force yourself to make some utterances that you know that is not in you. You understand? It's good for him to follow. Maybe the prime minister, what's it called, the financial, whatever they gave to him then, maybe he was good in that. But unfortunately, that report or that accountability they needed from him, even though prime minister was not there, and he refused. Like you always say that in this side of the world, maybe people believe that there are things that a woman cannot do. You understand? So maybe he's one of those people who believe that a woman cannot lead him. So, but however it is, I just want to encourage you guys what you're doing. But this, what is it called, to be more focused. You shouldn't, not everything here, if you come online, do what you want to do, leave the rest for other people to do it. Focus on that struggle, that thing, that template that Simon Ekpa has put in place. She should follow it, and those who will follow will follow. After everything, then many people, once she starts fighting back, do you understand? I know she has made some mistakes. She's not perfect. Do you understand? When she came out to say, there's a time when Gento said something, and he was trying to, get back to Gento, and she said that who is this person called a Gento? Like that statement, to me, it was F. Okay. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yes, trying to say, who is this Gento? And of a thing that I don't even know. So that statement, it was a mistake on her side. Do you understand? But let her find a way. Before she even say anything, she should try to organize herself and chew it if she have people who are advising her directly. Because anything she said, people will use it to make whatever. Do you understand, against her? So let her be very careful. She's a woman and she's trying.
But
Thank you very much.
Before you go, this rumor that Ogenkere was paid by Nigerian state, what's your opinion on that?
That he was paid to no,
like,
I don't believe.
You don't believe?
I don't believe that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe that. What he's doing is that he just want to leak. And already from some of your clips that I've also watched, and that of Kelena, the young man has already started having problems with Prime Minister.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And is one of the reasons why Prime Minister said that as soon as the Biafra declaration is declared, that they will resolve the British government and switch over. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And them too, they already know that. Are you getting me? They already had that knowledge that this thing might happen to them. That they might not be part of the new government that
they should know.
will take off immediately after the declaration. So they were well prepared.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because yes, they are aware of what Ngozi Arabose is doing, but because they were not part of the new government, then they have to fight. Especially when Simon Ekpa is not around.
Just like what
Do you understand? Not because
this is what I felt too. This is my own my belief as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not because they were paid by anybody, no. They are just fighting for that to maintain the relevance. Because they believe that they have actually worked with Pastor Simon Ekpa.
Yeah.
Do you understand? For a while. And Pastor Simon Ekpa has made a lot of statements, in a coded statement for them to know where they belong. There are some of the clips that I listened to where they once had some issues, and when Pastor, what's it called? Why am I using Pastor? Was it Prime Minister
today,
made a statement about Ngozi Orabueze. There is a discussion, a meeting they had, and they were trying to say that he's not taking order from Ngozi Orabueze and this and that. They were trying to talk about position there. So they already had been having problem with Ngozi Orabueze before now, before Samuneba was taken.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
So they don't want her to be the head. Like not even in terms of Nigeria, nobody paid them.
Okay.
Yes, they are fighting for that relevance. They are fighting for that position.
Thank you so much.
Do you understand? And they will do everything to make sure that if Simon Ekpa comes out, he will be proud of them. Do you understand? That is what they are still fighting for. They are fighting, yes, that is what they are trying to do. And if Dr. Ngozi Orabueze just ignored it, he might not know how that thing will end. Because they can easily be bought over too. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Not that somebody have paid them, but in the long run, they can be bought over. It can be hijacked if you leave this entire struggle of the Biafra in their hands.
Okay.
Because they don't have the credibility. So, and Ngozi Orabueze trying to protect that mandate is very necessary. So you need all the support. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I will save your number because I wanted to call you the other day, but I did not save it that first time you called. So I will save your number now.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
No problem.
Nice to have you.
Right.
Thank you. Okay, so one more person before I put the number. Hello.
Hello, Mazi.
Good day, sir.
Good evening, okay,
Can I did you go one?
I can understand a bomb.
You're welcome.
You speak on in a month, man. I just close one of our meeting. Take a mama where not I win a jump down both for the day. I'm TICs, but I'm okay. Okay, chica, mom. See, a platform again. Okay, chica.
Oh, one night we're gonna go here. So. Okay.
Yes, the point there is this. You know, he's coming to face the reality. And he's coming now either on Friday or Saturday. It wasn't on Friday or Thursday that they brought this memo that anything big is no more. The COS, the DPM put it on this thing that any person parenting himself with any documents or any property of Biafra under Briggy should submit it. That they are no more recognized under United States of Biafra. So that is where he's coming from if you don't know. Okay. So now he's trying to know because they asked him to submit anything that belongs to the government. So they don't have the right to do anything. So he's coming to face the reality knowing that he's parading himself with nothing. That is number one. So, and number two is he continued to deny himself the reality. He continued to deceive his people who are following him, even though all of them are deceivers. Because if you went to Finland and Biafra was declared on the 29th, which the video, every voting was put on the air, video, every document is there, And you were present in that place on 29th, and there is evidence of the voting, and there is evidence of signing of all the whole documents, and the statements and every celebration of that declaration. And you are coming to tell people that Biafra was declared on the 2nd of December. You see, you are fooling yourself before the world.
Honestly.
So, I can't understand that there are people that call themselves in that group that say they are educated people. I'm not educated. I was not once in a university. I know the level I stopped, or any higher institution. I know the level I stopped. But the common sense will teach me what is good and what is right. Exactly. And even if I'm supporting you today as my brother, and when you are going contrary to something I know that is not even logical, I will call you and attention and say, my brother, that side, logically, so, but Mando also Professor Mando about the senior advocate of Nigeria. Is not advising them. They don't have common sense. Like the American president call it common sense. So he denied that the Biafra had been declared, and at the same time you recognize that somebody is having the documents which you are crying that you know you don't have. And you are giving people that when Simon and Nan can come out, they will dance. Of course, those ones are childish talk. If they come out, we will dance like David in the Bible. We will celebrate their coming, and that is 100%. May God, because of these documents, make them to come out tomorrow. Let Simon come and punish us because we are supporting what he built. He used years to build, and we are standing on that fruit. And they let him come out and say, all of you are idiots. It's okay that is correct. We will surrender before him, no problem. But let God bring him up because of this word tomorrow. That is our prayer. Yes, so this guy is coming out to face reality, and they are continuing deceiving themselves. That is to show you that this last caller, this my brother that called, or you called him, that is telling me that, to me, my conviction, you are me in person, I believe that is. They are not real from the beginning. I'm telling you, because there is many evidences that can make me to believe that these people are not. If you are real and you really want Biafra, if you are real and you really want Biafra, you cannot tell me that 48 hours someone was taken away, no matter which crime the Ngozi committed, that you will not want her to be there for 48 hours. If you really love Simon Ekpa, you don't give chance to say, let us, our prayer is taken away. What is the level of that? What is the level of what is going on now? Last time he was invited, and he come at the under 24 hours, and he make a statement. So what is going on? Let us at least give 1 week. And this group, this memo, under 48 hours, and they did not come and tell Biafrans, this is what we know about the calling of our PM. He's not going to come out in the next 1, 2, 3 months. So let us raise this moment or choose somebody who will be on that position. Let's assume that there was nothing like
my brother, remember he raised the memo, okay, so quick, and he's here now telling you that he was there waiting, praying that PM will be released after the same memo.
That is what I'm telling you. So I don't believe this last caller. My brother, he has the right to have his own idea or what he believes. But for me, I was telling people that I don't even care about this account or no account. But for him taking this memo under 48 hours, he did not give at least 2 weeks to know if our people will come out. At least let's declare this Biafra. After the declaration of the Biafra, the PM did not come out to declare the Biafra. He didn't come out. And then all these things start coming out. Then if you raise that, Dr. Ngozi is not doing this one fine. He's not doing this one fine. Why is she doing this? Why is she doing this? And not going to immediately causing chaos. My brother, this guy is spared. For me, I'm convinced. I'm convinced, no matter there's nothing you will tell me, I will believe you.
Okay.
I don't know Ngozi Orebeze, I don't know any of them, but for me, this is the highest crime. That under 48 hours,
True.
and you raise memo, and on that memo you give condition. And when you fail with that memo, you didn't want to come and pay for the hall where that celebration will come. Until they brought you, you were kind of forced. And when you fail, you pay that hall. You come again that the Biafra will not be declared. So if somebody is telling me that Uncle is not working for somebody, that person is deceiving himself. And you went and stopped the military. The military was supposed to show their anger immediately. Our PM was taken away. They will show their anger. They will show the world that the PM is not fighting alone. That the military is fighting because they want freedom. You quench it only to make points, 2 points he want to achieve.
Do you know that he denied it? He denied that he did not say that.
Okay, no problem. Those things are in the record now.
But
they will be coming out.
Yes, the write-up from Royce is I shared it here on the platform. So to me, everything is just like they're trying to play hide and seek. That's just the fact. But the Fans are keeping note of all those things. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Continue.
Just 1 minute before I go.
Continue.
Yes. Yeah. The point there is this. Any clever person must know that if Nigerian government is paying me today, I will act as if even if without Biafra I would die until I get the point where I will destroy it totally.
Of course, that one is true. That one is confirmed. The best you have to add. You have to do that.
Yes. So that was what they wanted to achieve. They tried it in every way to stop it. They could not. And then they had no option than to try to do everything to cover up what they did. That pretending as if they want Biafra. So any person that is still looking at these people that person is deceiving himself. Okay, he went and stopped the military. They come out and brag a bit about it. You say the media is power. You tell us that everything from that day to today have been lying.
Honestly.
So who is deceiving who? Let's assume that Ngozi Orebeze, for me, I have not seen where she made a mistake. If there is any mistake, I will say that she made. I can only say to dissolve the cabinet. She wouldn't have dissolved on that what do you call it, on that particular hall. Maybe immediately when we come back, after we come back, then the broadcast will come welcoming Biafrans from Finland. Then she will dissolve the cabinet. That's on my own side if I were on her shoe. But she have right to do whatever she will do. She have more intent than me. So making her. But this is where I would have if I were. But that doesn't mean that the dissolving the cabinet was not from PM. It was actually from PM. So. Whether they dissolve the cabinet or even if they did not dissolve that cabinet, these people would do evil. If they did not dissolve that cabinet, they said they move with us they were in this very United States of Biafra. But now it will still be katakata.
Yeah.
Because they are ordering that katakata before they dissolve the cabinet. So this person is saying they are fighting for position. It's not just no. They have mission. But they don't achieve it. That is 100% perfectly truth. If you don't have mission and you have anger, you don't like Dr. Ngozi Orebeze and all those things, he would have cooled down. They come back here, they started everything. Then you will come and take Biafra. Why must she say, let account be given? This is the reason we cannot give account now. This is the reason we cannot give account now. Then Biafrans will be listening. You must know that she's doing. Biafra is a country. It's not just children or the people, maybe those people in the cabinet, because everybody's keeping calm, looking peace with them. She is doing gara, and with his gang, they can maneuver other people. They tried it and they failed. That is this. Okay, let me use this example. Now look at this thing he made yesterday about the. Because I watched it this morning. Our brother Gentle. Which group is bringing this fake news? Is it not from their camp? From their camp.
But did you listen to that Papa that always reports from homeland? That
don't mind that man. Which kind of Papa? It's not Papa. It's the only condition that put him that way.
Hi.
You see.
I
don't think he's older than me.
He said something. He said that that is the English basis a media that are circulated it. I don't know when he said that I was like,
tell me one single media. There is no single media. You know, let me be honest with you. When I woke up in the morning yesterday, I saw it with that guy's news. I didn't want to watch it. I just said I don't want anything that will make me angry now. I just remove it. I didn't want to watch it. Until I come and see it, your listing this morning before I click it from your phone program and I watched it and I started hearing what they're saying. And I check all the whole platform of the United States of Biafra. Nobody makes such a thing. No information about no single media from the United States of Biafra that did it. It's from their own camp that started releasing those fake news.
Yeah.
You see, and they putting it on top of a woman that didn't know anything about it, about their fake news. So that will show the military the people are dealing with. They don't want, they're just deceiving themselves. And it must be one of them. It must be one of those people that give those guys those news. It must be one of camp that gives them those news. Just to use it to destroy the Tongaza or the race. But they show now that the kind of people they are.
Honestly. Thank you so much. Okay, continue.
Thank you, my brother.
One more minute. Continue. Say what you want to say before you go.
Okay. So what I want to tell the Biafrans is this guy now he started understanding that he is going to fall. So his hope can only be when our PM, the Mazdanakan is released. Apart from that, anything he's doing is fake. And there is many information that I will not want to talk about now, you know.
Okay.
About fake ID cards, United States of Biafra, and many other things that is coming out now, you see. So, all these things they are doing, they are coming to face the reality, knowing that they have no right to do some of those things they are doing. And very soon they will end. That is the fact. It's only a matter of a short period of time. And I believe me, our PM is a very, very intelligent person. He's a very, 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 very intelligent person. So they should not think that Simon Ekpa is a fool. He's not a fool. Whatever that's going on, he knows how to handle it very, very wonderfully, more than as they expect. So that is my message to them. So any person that's talking about fallback, that person is wasting his time. They are facing the reality. You cannot fight the original.
Thank you.
If you are not original, you are fake. So thank you, my brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you for your time. So you can still call. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, Kai.
Good evening, sir.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
I never see you online since. I say, I hope it's well.
I am okay.
Okay, because for time now, I didn't know what the conversation is all about, but I know that for what our brother is saying, I am a psychologist, my brother. You see, these people,
One is they are aware of what happened to PM. I say, if anybody is not understanding it, I am not part of those who do not understand that.
Okay.
If you remember when Ohamadike came back, in that, when they put Ohamadike from the plane, there are some people on the background that was Ohamadike sensing around him. And immediately he came back. The same system, these people begin to, what they did, because they tried to bring PM down, what they did, they begin to, they said they paid almost 500, 5,000 media warriors to tackle PM.
That's for DOS, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and you see, what were they saying? They were telling Biafrans that Simon is a Fulani. He does not have family. He does not have relation. He does not have anybody. And they are wondering, how can such a person, they even say he came from backyard, he did not take oath. This man keep quiet until one day he decided to say enough is enough.
Yeah.
You see, what they did there is because what their system did, the only different thing they're doing something, trying to call Dr. Ngozi Arabese out.
Yeah.
You know, when they say we are going to do one march past parade, they want to hear what she will say. When I heard Remiju somewhere saying you are playing his phone, you say he's sharing people data. You see, in that video you said it's a lie. I listened to you where he said he's taking people's data. You just said it's a lie in that video you were playing, which is purely lie. Now, what they are doing difference, when they say something, they want, when they say the same thing they did to Obatobi, if you remember. When he said, like he brought this woto, then what the Chinasa want to do with Ejima, now they begin to go to buy people in Abia State. When they buy, they said it's Simon. When they buy, they said it's Simon. When they buy, until one day, Ejima was caught openly.
True.
Ejima confessed that it's Chinasa Moro.
Yeah.
And before Ejima did that confession, Obatobe had been accusing that Chinasa Moro with the man they've been accusing him of what his job was, just logistics. But the moment they got Hamadika rendition, he assumed very, very big power. He began to be a commander. What was he doing? If you did not work with him, he will buy you. He bought a lot of people. That guy, he bought a lot of people. That Chinasa Moro, there was power he assumed. Even then, Chike Dozie cannot challenge him.
Yeah.
He assumed so much power. He went over big power. He was buying commanders. And he will come to TV and say, now you see it, Simon deceived them. He deceived them. If you recall, you have said it once in your program. They tag anybody who, if you mention Simon, my brother, if in the middle you say they bury people alive.
True. He said it.
For mentioning, so if you say son, before you put a on, you will icona. So what they are doing now, they want to see our DPM claim woto. They don't know that the reason for decentralization, there is no more woto, my brother. It might be happening, but you can never hear it anywhere. This is what they want to hear because they know what they did against PM.
They want to compile five.
Yes, all those woto then, they carry every message, they carry and go put for PM head. Now, because Dr. Ngozi Arabese is not talking the way they want her to do, that's why they are running mad, my brother. They are confused. They don't know what this woman is up to. They are confused because she's not responding. And remember, watch, she will never call their name. It was either the strong, what does she always call them? These individuals. You can never hear her call their name except on location. But look at the way they're calling her name every day. It means they know what they did, and let me tell you, they plan to take over. This takeover failed. That's why they are mad. It happened the same on Madikita, and these people got wild.
Your sister said something. I don't know if I've listened to that.
Who is my sister? Who is that?
Your sister in France now. You might not never recall. I'll say that now. I'll say that now. Serious now. Us na serious now. Gabi, na serious. I gabi watch now. Only celebrate Oga Washington. You might not got to the gamble. So that your sister, you can go that your sister.
So my brother, please, it's not my sister. But the sisters I have, they are responsible. They are calculated and they are educated. You know, I have my sister. They are all educated. They don't do this kind of stupidity. Okay. Now I want to conclude. I want to give you one proverb card that will report what they are doing.
Okay.
This proverb is that it's a king. You know, kings used to have subjects.
Used to have what?
And this king has a lot of subjects.
Okay.
And he has also his own sons and daughters, but he picked just one of his subjects.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked that guy that he took the guy as his son.
Okay.
Each time he called him his son, his own children are happy that it's his father's son, but the guy said he knew he's a subject to the king.
Mm-hmm.
But one day, the king decided that there's an occasion he will go, and the king chose not to go with his three sons, but he singled out as his son to go with him to the occasion.
Okay.
So when he relayed this news to the king relayed the message to the subject. This guy was so worried. He was so worried. The same working carry is worried. So the day came, the king called the servant and said, "My son," he said, "Sir," he said, "we are going for this occasion. Are you ready?" He said, "Yes, Dad." He said, "Let's go." So they went. Before they go, the guy did not sleep the whole night. But what he did, he asked the king that, "King, I want to say something to your father." He said, "Come on, my son, talk to me, talk to your dad." He said, "Please, Daddy, if we get to that occasion, please do not call me a servant." Hi! The king said, "Oh my God, how can I do that? You are my son, I can never do this."
Okay.
They set up on the occasion. When they got to the occasion, everyone is bubbling and they are seated. They are sitting down and the merriment is going on. They put the whole food on the table, the whole king, a lot of kings. And there's a seat beside the king table, his side. And he expected the son to sit down there. He didn't sit down there. He was still at the back of the king.
Okay.
So when merriment started, king looked left, he looked right, the seat is still empty. The king asked the boy to come close, let him speak to his ears. The boy came close to the king. King said, "My son, you know that you have called yourself a slave." The moment he said that, the boy recalled, the whole thing he discussed with the king. So this is what is happening with Ogen there. Obatobe is the king. He gave him a finance minister. That job is so big, and he was supposed to be sitting with Obatobe. If you remember, before Latin. So that is anything that the king had a subject. I hope you don't call yourself a slave. Now it's the same thing that is happening to Ogenkere. He took advantage because PM brought him close. He thought because the PM brought him close that he has known much about PM. That is why he struck. He struck without knowing the time is not right. They pulled the trigger very fast.
At the wrong time.
And the person, he at the wrong time. And the person that decided to put the trigger on asthmated them. That is why, my brother, these guys, they are so mad. If they see anybody around them now, you are gone now. The level they are now, if they catch you around them, my brother, your name is sorry. So, my brother, I want to thank you because I don't know the topic. I just jump in and want to make my contribution.
Thank you, sir.
My brother, if you see how happy we are for United States of Biafra, this is a memorial. It can never be raised in our whole life, even until we are gone. You see this name USB?
Yeah.
It will never go away. I am telling you.
That's what they done. That's what they done.
Those who are dead already. So thank you so much, and
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
I know hear from you anyway. I want to hear from you. Okay, my brother. Bye.
Don't worry, we will hear from me, sir. Don't worry, we'll hear from me.
Okay. Okay. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, we have this is our brother. Just a moment. Okay, let me. I can get that very return call. Can you guys are calling? Hello, my brother.
Yeah, my brother. Can I get one?
At the moment, you're welcome. Okay, man. I know. I know.
Now, my brother, we have already left all these Okoko people and their group.
I'm a one.
Okay, and their group, we have already left them. Let them manage that their group, okay? How manage it? No, how manage the trends of one PM, but I have one PM sleeping a hagator. I get water. I'm bit 10. You see, I have a lot of things I want to touch now because first, see, this is dissolving of the cabinet. Dr. Ngozo Rabbeji did in that Finland confession. She did it right.
Okay.
Before I was also thinking that it was so fast to dissolve it, you know. But when you think about it, you know that if she did not dissolve it, these Okenkere people, they could have get at least access to all those some documents, that declaration document we have that time.
Okay.
They could have. You see, if I thought that Okenkere and his group did not come out and they start shouting, separate themselves from the government, if I thought that they stay a little bit longer, maybe 1 or 2 weeks after that declaration, my brother, all the things we are talking now, we couldn't have been saying it because they could have planned their way out very, very well. That's the new one. The mistake how many fall out fast. How many fall out fast? Last to be in here, the worst mistake. How many? If I thought that they have stayed a little bit longer, they could have the damage could have been Jerusalem. They could have done more harm to this government. You see?
Okay.
When I had one of our brother who came out and said that you people should stop debunking or talking about all this kind. No. You people cannot stop it because Don't you know that what you people have done to this struggle is the thing that saved this struggle?
Now, somebody sent our brother. Our brother said, I agree to you. Oh, comment on again. I'm just saying it. He said, that said to people to stop. That's Adadorama. Why is such a? That said to people to stop calling her name, but you have not stopped calling United States of Biafra name and Ngozi Oraveze name. And I said she must be crazy. We can't stop calling her name. So, meaning that what is somehow is troubling. She feels so troubled about the name. This is why it's such a. And that name I got viral. I come to him on I also pick on and say Jiliwa na ya the thing about Ima Just like Kofi Shaliku, because I'll go with, oh yes, floor is yours. Kofi Shaliku.
Yeah, you see, this name we have already named her. That name will continue. There is nothing will stop this name. Because what will such a meaning all of doesn't is the thing. Right? Now we have not seen how they change she is or she was. So that one, to call her names, she deserves it. She deserves it, you know. Because but my worry is this: if you people in media did not come at the time you people came, you see, Dr. Ngozo cannot withstand the plan of working them. All this debunk you people are doing save our people. So anybody that is telling you people that you at least you have to ignore these people, you cannot ignore them, because if we ignore them, our people cannot understand it. As we said before, that it took people time to process, to process the something something to understand things. It took people time to understand some certain things. When they take a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. That is why sometimes when you discuss with people, you will tell them, go home, think about it. A day or 2 days, let us know, about it. So our people is like that. Because of the love we have with the organ all this kind of people, all this they took advantage of that to fight the government. But thank God that people like you people came out and they started debunking it one after the other. That is why our people have the strength now to know that the government is the reality.
Why?
The place we're supposed to go.
Just to ask something, why is that yesterday that na live program? Was it yesterday? I think yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Up at our live. So somebody called me, said that not a lay course. That maybe not because of program. So I said, well, okay, she sent it to me. Or send them, that moment they sent them the video. She was live.
Yes.
So I have to drag her video to the part that the person who I'm dragging to. So when I got about that Nona, she was busy laying, not laying course, a kind of complain about in my way now. One man, and I must suspect not one of our brother here, but I don't want to mention his name, called her, was laying course. The person was a kind of laying course on anybody that says that she ran away with Biafra's money in France. I don't know when you start. I don't know when you joined the program, because I've made comments on that about it. At the beginning of this particular live stream, the guy was there. This woman admitted that she truly, hijacked the money. She did not deny. She made it. She accepted, but in her own explanation, that the reason is because that the money was donated under Briggy, according to her. And she also went further by saying that she did it to IPOB, that she transferred the document to autopilot and all that. So if this is her way, the question is, you calling on her platform, causing people now you are causing yourself, because the woman you are trying to defend accepted that she have already accepted that she did it. So what I'm saying is just like causing yourself. Are you getting my point?
Now, you know one thing is that some people are very, very wicked. You are telling somebody, you are trying to convince people that what the people in France said, that Adado Rama collected money, and you came to that program trying to let people know that what these people said are lies.
That's all.
And in the wrong way you are trying to do this thing. The woman you want to defend is there telling you that yes, she is with the money, right? And upon that, you are not trying. The person trying to twist it, because I watch this thing when you are saying that. I don't want to Adado Rama again, because so that man was there swearing, and Adado Rama was there telling the man that this is exactly what happened.
Yes.
But that money, but the money, she said, it's like she's saying that she is not going to release that money to them. That is, she's going to give it to these people.
Yes.
And these people, these people now telling her that she has to come. Let them talk about it, right? So when you see all these things happening, you will forced to ask yourself, this is the same woman. This woman now, this Adajo Ramana, is the same woman castigating Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. That also she doesn't listen, right?
Yeah.
That she always be autocratic. She always be autocratic in nature or in everything. She like to unlike domineering. But the same woman are there collecting people's money, right?
Johnny, post a manage WhatsApp group there. Clergy.
She cannot manage this question now. She cannot manage that. Emeka Ghana, the one of them don't left now.
Okay.
No, many WhatsApp, like they have blocked her now. They have blocked the woman. You see, Ogenkere is claiming GPM by all this CRC, which is not an electoral body. How can CRC, who is not an electoral body, can name that man ATM or APM?
I prefer more even I be ATM. I prefer to call him ATM.
There is something I want to say again. You see all this bank something. Sonia Barawa have already taken that stand. Any bank, the USB memory, Sonia Barawa go inside, try to dig out some certain questions, some certain things. And whenever he came out online to say all sorts of things against the bank, against that account, people will not understand it. All people know is that they will not trying to say that our account is exposing our people. They forget that Sonia Barawa is the one trying to, expose everything that every account that we have. Because yes, what he's doing, and the people supposed to understand that everything that is happening in account we have is because of Sonia Barawa exposition. Dr. Ngozi said this in last night that these people have trying to fight every account we have, and we will continue to put money in our account. When you talk about this two-dimensional account, they are talking about humanitarian account. It is humanitarian account. Some people do not understand about what this thing means. Let me just clear it once and for all. People, so that our people will understand when we talk about this humanitarian account. You see, any account you open under humanitarian account, no matter where you open it, that particular account will stay for the purpose of it. Now, what do I mean about that? Let me just clarify it. Because any humanitarian account you open, the money is made, or the money is going to go for the purpose you open it.
Yes.
If for example, as Russia and the Ukraine were fighting, and you open an account with the Ukraine name, this money is going for Ukraine.
Otherwise, you got one kind of so we are not over my brother.
Okay, yeah. This an account now and the Ukraine. And on the humanitarian affairs or humanitarian services. And when a country get me to account to her, maybe na Jos Nigeria na Jos. Give me this the world will fight for it, not even only people. And the reason why is that I want to clear this thing now is because of all this. I want to debunk it. I want to let Biafrans know the meaning and how the thing work.
So we are not by. So we are not by. So we are not by. So we are not by.
Okay. Can you buy Kusinia now? Oche Biafra mepe account now. Ego bula omu Biafra tro na account ahụ. Enweghị ike isi n'ọma because onweghị ike isi n'ọma maka na ochi humanitarian account. Asị ka ewere ya agaga nye ndị lụgọg na Russia ọ ndị lụgọg ebe no. Ihe eji mepe ya wụ maka ndị Biafra and ọ nọ na under ndị humanitarian service. So ego ọbụla echi nga wepụga a ga-eji ya gaga nye ndị Biafra. Ego ọbụla ime ya nga wepụta a ga-enye ndị Biafra. Amasịkwa Amerika chiga ego nke ahụ ọ bụ ego Biafra ka ọwụ. Ihe mere na ejikwa ya humanitarian akaụntụ bụ na asụ na ndị taga ahụhụ ndị lụgo ọgụ ndị na-enweghị onye ndị a ga-enyere aka ewetara ndị na-enweghị onye a ga-eri ewetara. So akaụntụ ahụ emepere n'aha Biafra. Then ego ọbụla abatara nga ahụ a ga-ewere ya gaga nye ndị Biafra. Ewetara ọwụ ya wuhie datị n'ụwụ ọwụhụ dat na ọwụ eweta because of akpọrọ ya humanitarian akaụntụ ewerezi ego ya gaga nye ndị lụgo ọgụ na Gaza ewere ego ya gaga nye mba ọ dị ka NGO aka ewetara ga-emepe aha akaụntụ na ọbụla ji mepe akaụntụ. So ego ọbụla ị natara ọwa aha ndị ahụ ọwụ the purpose iji mepe akaụntụ ahụ wụ ihe ebe ego ahụ ga na-aga.
Okay, my brother, ọ dị ka nkọwa gị adịkwa ọgbagotego ka anyị were ọnda anyị nkụzi gị adị oke ịnụgo ka anyị were onye na-aghọta ya gajụ ndị ya dị ya ha na-aghọta ya gajụ ndị ya dị
Gento, our PLA, they have to cooperate now because the way Ogenkere and their group are going about them now is not normal. It is not normal. Our decentralization is the best. You know, our decentralization is the best. Ega agam na alubog na Abia State. Give me respect, Gento na Butuzo n'Imo State. Ka ha call. Gọvanọ Lebas na ha gawe ebe gaga alụmụ ọgọ mba. Ọ ka mma na that decentralization. Ndị Abia State ahụ nọ nga ahụ ebidoro gbagodi ọgụ. Before ọ na-ele Gento ha aka ọ onye ọbụla the central commander. Before ọ na-ele the central commander aka alụmie na ọgụ ewetara so that enwe ike save your life before ha nwere nwe ha na-agbarala agago that place. Aka ewetara. So enweghị ka this decentralization the only thing nga abụla funding ewetara ọ bụ inye ego a ga na-enye ha ewetara iji na sustain ha but ya kwa maka the thing all is solid. So anybody that is telling you that is not normal, don't listen to that person. Our government, we must surely support it. No matter how, we must surely support it financially and otherwise. Okay, we must surely follow our government. So that is just it. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You have done the job. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you. So let me call this our brother. This may be the last caller. Hello?
I hear man.
Okay, can I'm probably gonna allow that.
No.
Okay.
Orangin.
Triple M. Don't give me time. You can just measure.
It's a report.
My odd. Triple M. Okay. Now, Babios, Triple M. The floor is yours. I know again.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro.
Thank you, my brother. All the people, everybody that spoke very well. I really appreciate everybody. But I want to tell you this. To be frank, I don't know whether Ogenkere, Adade or Anjo, I don't know whether that still exists. That is what with me. Serious. If you don't bring it for your platform, I don't know whether they still exist. That is just the truth.
So I have to do the justice.
Yeah. I don't know whether they still exist. I don't know.
They do.
We already moved on.
They do. Yeah.
So let me say this. I want to really say this concerning this centralization. You see that thing that woman did with the Secretary of Defense. Honestly speaking, that is very, very nice. That is very good. Let me just use this. Assuming now we have 40 states in Biafra, right?
Yeah.
In that 40 states, let me use this. We have each state we have 500 soldiers. Each state we have 500 soldiers. Now, they now say, each soldiers, this 5 for each state, when you want you to go and visit motherless baby, when you are coming, give us five people. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, in these 40 states, each state is providing five times 6 times 40.
Okay.
Do you think that these people will rebel?
Iman na oga here now.
That is what I'm trying to tell you people.
Yeah.
It will be very, very easy for them. It will be very, very easy for them to serve. Very easy for them. Very easy for them. If the 5 states are providing at least 2 times in a day,
My brother, even when they go, agent of somebody from Republic of Fallback, he's here. One of the citizens of the Republic of Fallback, he says something. He said breaking. Ngozi U.S. Nigerian international passport is out. Every U.S. Nigerian citizens can start applying for their own passport. Megenti. In various U.S. Nigerian embassy around the world. Hooray. If you go, the problem about this whole thing, people like you are making it more easier for people to love you very well, because your stupidity is too obvious, too visible to ignore. You don't understand what you are saying. You don't even know your left or right. The same U.S. Nigeria you are talking about, what is Ogenkere's job in the U.S.? If they ask you, you say that he's recognizing Biafra. You guys are putting money to recognize Biafra in U.S. Then recognize Biafra as in what name? Because even if Ogenkere is making mistake, people like you shouldn't make any mistake. Maybe then I'm just saying in case if you are a real person, no. But if you are Ogenkere using this account, I can understand, I can relate. Anybody from Ogenkere camp that open his mouth and call, say, USB Nigeria, USB charger, the person is as worst as those that initiated the problem, who happen to be former cabinet members like Parawasone, Vam, Vision 555, and Ogenkere himself. Those individuals that are so eager to maintain their position just because the new structure affects your previous position, and all you can do to maintain relevance is to fight back. Fighting back, fighting dirty. You are fighting dirty because you are fighting without any credibility, not even any tangible reason that makes you to fight. You can't even present anything. But you, that is ordinary person, what I mean by ordinary person, you are not holding any post. You are not fighting to maintain relevance. But you are fighting because you are too myopic and senseless. If you are not, tell me what sense are you fighting for? Because Ogenkere is fighting for a purpose. Van is fighting for a purpose. The same thing with Chiamaka Ajere. What's your own reason to fight? Nothing. But you are just more showing how gullible and senseless you can be. Read what you said here. Each time you mention charger, simply means that you are just like them. Do you get the point? And you are still fooling yourself. Simply means that you are the same group of people using the same idea. Because to me, to be honest with you, after what you guys did last week, not this week, last week Saturday, not this just past week, when you guys said to say that nah, it is raining your platform. See how senseless that even DOS were smarter than you people. DOS tried. They are very sensible than you guys, and I will tell you why. You decide to, act as if you guys, it is raining. You also use, because you guys you can't introduce your own way of life, like present the way you are, or something that create your own way of leadership or organizing your group. You keep on copying PM, copying CVCS that you criticize. CS the word that said that it is raining here. That's the USB slogan. That it is raining in their fundraising. You guys did not even see another thing to use. You said it is raining in your platform. That's how shameless you people can be. It is raining. It's not ended. Then you told the people to, once you come in, raise your hand up. I said this before. I'm going to say it again because some of you will have to repeat it over and over again before you sink in your own coconut head. Fallback Republic. All of you are the same. You can't articulate issue like to analyze something, to even present something that people will say and say, oh, yes, let me learn from you. Never, ever, ever, ever. Just hear yourself. You are here talking about USB charger, USB Nigeria. And your Genkere is the one looking for your recognition. As in what? What name? Is it Briggy? You said no. The charger you're talking about bears what name? USB. Did this mention USB charger? No. This will tell everybody who is still contemplating what they are fighting for to understand that these guys are not for Biafra. Because one thing to know is that if you are for Biafra, you cannot say USB charger, USB Nigeria. You will not say that. Even if you are in doubt or what I just said now, ask yourself a simple question. Okay, great job in US, having handshake with the congressmen is what. And remember, I was told that I started to be corrected that the people that don't get meeting in Congress, in Washington DC, happen to be the Democrats that are no longer in power. But the people that are leading the US now are Republicans. So you're meeting the congressmen of people from Republican, not the Democrats, sorry, which is Obama's party and Biden. But people that are leading that are Trump, which is a Republican. So okay, having handshake with people that are not in power, taking photo. In them, like I said, I stand to be corrected because that's what I was. Someone called that to remind me to mention that, and I want to make sure that it is true. That when you see him having handshake, he having handshake with Democratic member of the American Congress, not Republican. So, and they are minority now in the seat. So, going there just to convince people because many of you don't even know the difference between Republican and Democrat. Your own is like, you want to see somebody that is white and long hair, he's giving you Biafra, get that engaged. Then you ask Ogenkere, what name did you tell them that your country should be? What is the name of their country? Is it Republican of a USB charter or USB Nigeria or United States of Biafra? There's no way he will tell the USB, United States of Biafra, and Sana Barawa and their group are busy calling it publicly. Even the Elias we are saying it. So for you to know that even Elias is somehow is a bad man. Sorry to say that. Some of you do not like to say this, but I have to say it. How can you say that you are lobbying? And you do not even advise Sonak Barawa? It simply means that you are one of the accomplices. Like you guys are part of, the same thing. How can you tell me that you are fighting for Biafra, you are recognizing Biafra USB, and your people, the so-called honorable, all of them are USB charger, even the women, USB charger. Money in Ghana, they can't even run. Or USB charger. I wonder, for some of you that are still here to question them, don't wonder they don't want to bring the guy for questioning. Because the number one question that I would like to ask him is, since you are pushing to recognize Biafran in US as what you guys are saying. So what do you have to say when you read posts from your group saying that thing that you're you are claiming that you are fighting for US is USB charger, USB Nigeria. Is that what you're telling the congressmen? Because you tell them where you're coming from, your platform. Now, what is it that you are telling them that you want them to recognize? Simple question. And anyway, let's continue, my brother. Continue. Sorry for keeping you.
No problem. That is just it. So, in this aspect, I will advise that young guy. I will call him a young guy. I will advise him, remove shame. I'm saying it again. Remove shame. Ngangaburuzo or Desoria. Remove shame. Go back to where you're supposed to belong. Where you are now, it's not a place you're supposed to belong. Unless he have another thing, another agenda. But if you know that you are fighting in this cause, where you are now is not where you're supposed to belong. Mm-hmm. Go where you're supposed to belong. This is my advice for him. If he like, he take. If he don't like, let him do as he wish. Then that one aside. Then another thing I want to say is concern this Amusu France. Mm-hmm. I want to ask some. I want to say, does he mean that some people don't have brain? Does he mean that some people don't have sense?
My brother, sorry to cut you off again, because somebody just answer that question I'm an American. I'm not in America, but our mama here, Happy Me, says something that I want my friends to pay very close attention. Some of you that are not watching live, whenever you're going to watch it, if you can watch it to this extent, to this length, because we have spent 2 hours, going to 3 hours now. What she said here. Let me just highlight this. I have to highlight it because this is our mama Happy Man. What she said here, I'm gonna read it out for some of you that are not gonna watch the video, that we are not watching live, for you to have an idea of what I just told you. That I was told that this guy is meeting Democratic Congress, according to the grammar that our mama, he said congressional picture. That is congressmen that he's having picture with and all that. That they are many of them, like she said, 98% of the congressional pictures are Democrats, meaning that those that are always having handshake with are Democrats, okay? And they will tell you that the Biafran have been organized, they are getting it, So tell me, how will Trump know that Oginkere is meeting anybody? He said just one of the picture is just one person. One is a Republican. Maybe after criticizing them, that's number one. Number two, maybe after this, he will go harder to see if he can, because it's all about can I take a picture with you, sir? I am here can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? After we pay a lot of money for that, anyway, that's from Republican, from Fallback Republic. What she said here is what somebody told me before, which means it is true. Just like Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. You want Nigerian federal government of Nigeria to recognize something, then you are meeting APGA. Or maybe you are meeting let's say PDP. Do you understand? But you want the country to recognize you. You must come from the ruling party. But those ones that are following everything from WhatsApp group and using data, they will not understand it. Yes, they want to make arguments. On the by itself. Anyway, my brother, continue.
So, what I want to say, this lady in France, that some people are listening, I asked myself, because I was talking to Ada Simon today.
All you don't get away.
I'm
coming to you.
Can you hear me?
You were meeting Ada Simon. Continue, my brother. Sorry.
Yeah, I told Ada Simon today, because it's not long that she finished her program before I joined you.
Okay.
So she finished, I think, around that 6 or 7. Right?
Okay.
So what will profit me by listening to this woman, by nonsense that is coming out from his mouth? I thought, no. And you look at a grown-up people, a grown-up man, a grown-up woman who have children, who have wife and children, who have family, and sit down and on his phone or on his data or on his laptop, listen to this woman. What is exactly what is teaching you? What is exactly what is teaching you? At the end of the day, what will you get from her? By shouting, abusing people, and calling Ngozi all sorts of names? Because Ngozi refused her for her stupidity and selfish interest? In this Biafra we are looking at right now, we need a man, people that is very educated people. Can this son Ogekere give us by Biafra? Ogekere that we want to talk, he will be the counting English that he will speak, like the one that I'm counting now to speak. Is it the person that we keep with Biafra? Is it the person that you don't know left and right, you don't know people, don't know where to go? People that did not finish 80% of them, I don't think that those people have the PhD or finish university. Most of them, is this, what is it called? Bam. If you look at the people that want to come, people that is educated, professional, doctors, you look at the set of these people, can that doctor or that professor say, I want to associate myself with these people? Typically, no. Now, this is the time for us to step into the people that are educated, people that will tell you, this is the way to go, this is the way to do, this is how to do. People that have something upset. No people that will come at the social media and shouting. We don't need that people anymore. We cannot run a government with any threat. We cannot run a government with the school sat. We cannot run a government with the people that will talk anyhow. Bring your paper and your system. Ask him, what is he doing in the Finland? Is it what we come for? People that they cannot respect their fellow human being by calling their name anyhow in social media. Can they look at the way Ngozi speak? And some people are still climbing on them and say, okay, Kerezin, look at that idiot that they came to ask this son on the day of this thing. Now look at the way they turned the person. He was telling Ngozi, Dr. Ngozi, why did he say that somebody will kill Igwe Butozo? Is it what Ngozi said in that video that I don't know bring that? Is it what she said? But look at the way they turn it. This is the people that who cannot have something upset. Who cannot, once they hate person, they can forge lie against anybody. We must move and support this government. And I think that the Biafrans that have known the truth, I thank God that Ngozi Orebeze dissolved that government that particular day, because that woman fight a lot. I know what that woman go through. Nobody know what that woman go through during the time of that declaration. She go through her. These people fight her. She no have any option to come out to that day and dissolve it. Because if you have looked at it, if she did not dissolve that thing, then you don't know the next plan. And what Ngozi Orebeze did is to grab some document that is with her. Then the government, the people that are calling this government now, the USB Nigeria, the end of the day, I will know what they will use to go and represent for any country that want to recognize it. I will know the name they will use. That's very stupid. You look at that, you look at them, they don't have anything to say. It is any threat that is stopping them. Because if they have sense, if they are very educated people, they will not use that language on they will not use that language concerning this country that are fighting for. They say they are fighting for. We must support the government, and we are supporting the government. The people that are listening to that Dorama, glory be to God for them. But somebody like me, I don't know what will get there. We must move on. I thank God for the woman. They think that this, what did they do? They think, let us shoot this woman by left and right with the social media, with their breaking. Let's shoot her. But they don't know that whichever that God has prepared him for everything. God told Elijah, when Elijah wants to repay, say, God, I'm tired. Or go and do. And God told him, let me tell you, you are not only prophet. I have over 40,000 prophets. This is what Adadorama do. Thinking that he is the only social media woman government has. And God told Elijah, listen, let me tell you, if you say you will not go, I will raise prophets. I have over 40,000 prophets that even I'm better than you. That is when Elijah saw God. Say, God, I'm sorry. But Adado Ranjo have sworn with her life that he will pull Ngozi, he will pull herself down. And she has pulled herself down, not Ngozi Orebeze. Look at how she is right now. She's looking old every day now. Yeah. She's looking old every day now. I saw her in one platform that showing that. I said, look, because I doesn't look to be honest, this over 1 month. Since that day, I never wash her. At least I'm washing you right now. But to you, it doesn't show your own. But some people will bring that phone and show it. I understand. That is where I will see her. And Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite is another evil woman that planted in this government. Biafra Unite have never shown his face. If he said that he are fighting for Biafra, and Biafra Unite is not in Africa. He's in Europe there.
No, I don't know where he is anyway. I don't know where he is.
Biafra Unite is not in Africa. I'm telling you the truth. But Biafra Unite refused to show his face.
I honestly believe he's in Africa. And if he's not even now, he's in homeland. I believe that. I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong, but this is my belief.
He never showed his face. All of them are gang up. Want to use social media to pull Ngozi Orebeze down. But they don't know that God has prepared over 40,000 media to support Ngozi Orebeze. And you are the one of them. And I thank God for God. This is not what Ngozi Orebeze did. That on 29th, See, this is where me and you stay now they talk. Honestly speaking, now another thing will be the talk. You said you will not talk about it again. All of us would have gone inside. If she not what that woman stand for, if you not be that woman, we will not talk about it, Diana. Because everything they want to do is about that money that is coming in that people. Not for the people, not for Biafrans, not to defend what somebody did, suffered. No. It's about the money that fighting for, power, position that fighting for. Without not fighting for what somebody suffered and not fighting for defend what somebody suffered. What they're fighting for is about the money that is coming in the people. How do we share the money? But very soon, the money they collected, they will eat it finish. How many people, the thing way they do yesterday, somebody was telling me, somebody called me, say, these people know they see anybody.
In that fundraising, you mean?
Yes, in that fundraising.
I did not see any information about it because I did not even check. What happened there?
No, somebody called me. I don't watch. I cannot even show my phone. But somebody called me and tell me, say, these people, according to the person, he said, what did they do yesterday? So, I got the other myself cannot even talk again. Cannot even talk again. Biafrans have left them. And we go down. Akatorama, we cry. It's fact, they have started crying. She the beg, they call her name. Nana, we could call her name. Nah. Every time you people show come live, mention his name, her name. Again, na TV say, Nana, Ingo start with that Diorama. Nana, she could hear her everywhere. She could go and see that woman. The harm that woman did, what that woman did is more than what the devil did against God. It's worse than what the devil did against God. Because that woman committed evil against us. He committed evil. It dragged us back. People are just recovering now. People are just recovering. To be frank, I've never felt this happy since where detention come, where we dey fight for this issue. Until on Friday last week. My brother, that day I was trying to say, Kai come life now, Kai come life now, Kai come life. I said,
oh God. My brother.
My brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And God will bless that woman for us. God will bless that woman for us.
Thank you.
You know, say there is a time when I tell you, say, if I am wife, if I am the husband of this woman, I would have pushed her inside. I told you that. That time. I would have told the woman, leave these people, let them go and face that problem. But all credit goes for her husband. Look at people that around her, people that have something upset, people that doctors, professionals. Look at the financial minister. Look at the way she organized something. Look at the way she put something. Look at the accountability. It's not like before where they call money, they put for can get a hand. Nobody they take care of it. But now everybody is taking care of that accountability. They will measure, it tell you what is the total. If you are listening, you will be writing it, and if they are doing it, the 80% of them know how much is entering. Accountability. People that with honestly, that really want to serve, not what they will get, but what they will give.
I understand.
So anybody that is following these people to exist, leave that people, leave these people that no road there. And talk especially our people on homeland, our people. No road. Our soldiers, no road there. Okay, can lead you anywhere. Please, I'm begging you.
Right.
Why I'm begging you? Because somebody pass. And let you use your hand and say, you want to continue suffer, no problem. Thank you. I'm not my brother.
Thank you, Malagama. You have done well. I appreciate. Let me start. Our mommy said, please, Kai, what happened on Friday? I don't get the question, ma. Please, can you make it more clear? I don't understand what you mean by what happened on Friday. Did we say anything Friday here? Anyway, I flashed flyers from the space that the USB are going to have tomorrow. So in case if you missed out, tomorrow being Monday, 14th of April 2025, 12 noon Biafran time, there will be the USB government will be on space to answer questions, I believe. So like that is what this is all about. Maybe some of you maybe have seen this before. So, but this flash is about the program coming out tomorrow, as you can see here. Okay. This for Anang, Esan, Ibibio, Igbo, Isoko, Urobo, dialect of Biafra will be live. This is live broadcast tomorrow and Monday. This is, like I told you, 14th of April 2025. So door open at 12 noon Biafran time. So keep your eyes on that tomorrow. Now, let me go back to reply. This lady called Oluchi that was commenting nonsense before. Our mommy said that 98% of people that don't get having handshake with, that they are. She did not say 100%, and you could only mention one man, and that's all. From Republican Party, only one person, and yet you say that is a lie, meaning that if you say only one person, that means for her to give you 98%, she's actually very, very kind. It should be 99 point. Yes, because you could only just mention one person. Then another person called Daniel Eze. Daniel Eze, you said, please, when did your airline will take off from US to US Nigerian capital with Ile Imepta? You see, the problem about you is that you are focusing on something that will make you happy instead of the reality. And this is why I said that the DS are far better than you. DS, if I'm here, like when I was on DS issue before, they will call. They will come. Even if they don't call, they will be on conversation like you. If you challenge them, they will ask to put a number. They will argue with you. DS are not trying a way to argue with you. But if I put my number here, hardly will you see member of Ogenkere to come to you objectively to present their own case. Never, ever, ever. Where they have strength is this. They can't make sense. If you want to preach, he knows. And guess what? You know, I started by telling us what happened when they were raising hands, but I did not finish that statement. I believe that these people are the same people using multiple accounts. Like Sana Barawa could be here with his name. If you block him, he will use it because most of them most of them to alcohol. So they have multiple email to do that. You are here telling me that says airline, when is he going to land? The question is, when is your Ginkere, your ATM going to answer question? Suez have done 3 now, if I'm not mistaken, to take question from Biafran. When are you going to do similar thing? You can't do it, can you? Never. The speaker said something happened on Friday to make him happy. I have not been online for. Okay, that was the question and answer segment that USB had when some commanders, Biafran Division Army commanders, spoke to Biafrans. That was, I was expecting people to begin to cut. Maybe they did not find. They are struggling to find out where to start cutting. Some have started, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm talking about to make a their normal way of telling you that the reference this is what they find out and all that. They have not done that. So on last Friday was very, very special, very, very special indeed. Stella, go and defend minister. Kai is not in defense. Who is the person? Stella said, please, I just joined and is it true Gentle Yahoo is spied? It's a rumor. I believe that where you listen to that, they said rumor. There's nothing like, it's nothing, to me, it's a lie. But like Mommy said, defense secretary and those in charge, they have finance. My own God feeling is that it's not true. What they said is his elder brother. I don't know which of which, but I don't believe Gentle happened. Nothing happened to Gentle. You remember, this is not the first time they are rumoring about him. And in Igbo land, if somebody is being rumored like that, every time they rumor that is something happened to you, or some people will carry it that as if it is true. That person is that person is destined to live long. Some people believe that. Thank you, Kai, for answering me. And that is what they are doing. They all are for one, and they create multiple accounts, and people need to understand. That's why when you if this guy is not one of them, this Daniel, if he's not one of the so-called people fighting for that position, once I say this thing, he will come down to reason immediately. But each time you are trying to talk sense to them, they keep on maintaining that stupidity. They are the one using demo account, all those fake accounts and all that. You understand? Trying to use demo account to comment. So my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast. I think at least we have tried our best. This is 3 hours plus. I don't normally go this far on my live stream. On again, but we have to do it. So my people, thank you so much. Like I said, God bless you all, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new. Why did Ngozi is using Islamic bank account? Can you call? Okay, let me put the number again for you alone. I dare you, if you're man enough, call this number. Let's talk. Public, so people will hear you, and let us say your stupidity. Call this number. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to call. Call this number for you, Daniel Eze. If one way, so you're supposed to not be man enough, be bold enough, call. I'm not saying video call, just call. Let us hear your voice. If you are man enough, call. Also, reset your brain. Not everyone is called to be freedom fighter. And nobody is freedom fighter. We don't have any freedom fighter here. I'm not a freedom fighter, please. And I don't think anybody here is freedom fighter. Do you know what it is to be a freedom fighter? Margaret, good night. And okay, good night to you. See you again. Daniel, I'm waiting for you. Not to comment, just call, because the reason why people don't call because of your voice. How can you call when we already know your voice? How can you call when you already know your voice? You can't mimic it. Call. If you're man enough, call. Fake people everywhere. The number is here. Let me pin it so that you not say that it disappear. I don't see it. Let me pin it for you. Okay. I have a pin message here before. Okay. This brother said that he has been in America for years and he knows that he's not meeting anybody. That's his own point, and I believe that too. Pin message. Now, I have pinned the number. Do you know that I forgot to call Triple M? Triple M, I'm gonna call you. I'm running late. I need to end the black broadcast, to be honest with you. Yeah, good evening. Good evening to you. Sorry that I missed your call. Please, Daniel, just call. Don't not because I'm answering call. Just call so that I can put you on hold. Call. Continue.
That's okay. That's okay. It's well. We are in it together anyway. We are in it together.
Thank you.
Greetings, my brother. Thank you for your resilience and what you have been doing anywhere. You know, we must continue in whatever thing we are doing despite the challenges. As our leader Mazib Nandekalo rightly said that the time we are entering is a tough time, and the mountain the mountains. He never said the mountain. He said the mountains we are to climb that is before us is numerous. And he is not saying it for we to quake or to shiver, for we to fancy our sick bed. And one day, our brother Kronegu. Now, coming to the, I was a quick bit more no big, but even a audio call video Mr. Fallback. Chidema was two volume listening from my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Now, when you look at this guy, I don't know the kind of people that is following him. Even only me looking at him, you see that guy is frustrated. the task that he's trying to embark on is bigger than him. I don't know what gave him courage to pick up that kind of task. Like one of our brothers that called, the first caller, who said he doesn't think that Ogechi was contracted. I don't know the adjective we use to qualify who was contracted and who wasn't contracted. Can you just tell me the difference between what Ogenkere is doing and what DOS people are doing during the time of our PM? Can you just tell me the difference between what they are doing?
DOS and this one, right?
Now, what?
It means between the one DOS, what DOS did, is that what you mean?
Yeah, what was what DOS did during that time? Our leader said, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa before he was taken away. Then they left everything. They started with Simon Ekpa is not an oath member. He have to take an oath member. A memo came out that they should give him a slot on Radio Biafra. They are now giving him instruction, giving him order, as in trying to tell him how the condition that he would take before they will give him the slot. What does him presenting his platform have to do with giving him slot to broadcast? And that broadcast is not even that he is coming there. He will be in his comfort. All they need is just to connect him to that distance. It's not that. But they want to get hold of his platform. Then once they did that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they just log him out of that platform, push him away. But they don't know that what they don't know is bigger than them. Now, coming to
coming to Ogenkere, because then we are saying that period we are the right channel, we are the right channel. It's no matter of being the right channel. Now, when the Master has made it, he has said it categorically. Biafrans are wise. Whatever thing you are doing in this particular course, if you are doing the right thing, Biafrans will follow you. For the first time, at the first stage, you might fool them, they will be confused. We have so many people that will sit back to monitor and see how things unfold.
Yes, sir.
Once they find the truth, they follow the truth at the same time. Not by shouting. You always debunk the so-called DOS member, mimicking our leader, the way he talks, the way he presents his words. One won't go free. Now this animal has also playing the same template. Remember, during that period, whenever our PM issue any statement, they will come out to counter it. When they check any, are we here? So I don't know why people fail to understand or see the handwriting boldly. Okay, this my brother that said he is not sure that Ogenkere was paid. Are you aware that this plot of Ogenkere, even getting hold of men on ground, he has been going through that underground, even while we are with our PM? Are you aware of that?
True.
Now, Ogenkere is giving men on ground money. My brother asked me, you and I know that Ogenkere is not the first minister.
My brother.
Even before that time, Ogenkere is paying some media personnel every month. Who approves that money?
Nobody. He's the one.
Now, he was called upon to come and give account of this. After all, this is struggle.
Have you seen the
accountability step should be, if possible, monthly.
Have you seen the reason why? Have you seen the reason why I call him ATM? I did not call him ATM for just.
No. Okay. Now, our PM, because I believe that before our defense minister will make any request for the men on ground day, then he will discuss it with our PM. PM will approve it. They will get the money from Oge. That means once they get that one, Oge will from back be lobbying these guys again. He's telling them, you see these people, what they are giving them are not enough. He's using his vector power to give them this. So while he was doing that, he also building relationship with them.
My brother, just excuse me.
Through criminal sources.
My brother, just excuse me. There's a misunderstanding. People are trying to misunderstand each other themselves here. My brother, thank you so much for your super chat. Daniel, what is his name? Daniel Osola. I think that's the name here. Please, you are not the Daniel that this person is talking about. Okay, your own Daniel is different from the Daniel that he's talking about. There's one guy from Ogenkere camp that was, committing nuisance here, and we post this number here because of him to call. After I've deleted the number already, but because of his comment, I said okay, call later, because don't be on the chat, don't be on chat session and making all manner of noise. Call, because one thing I'm sure of is that these people these regular faces, they are the one coming on, going to people's platform, commenting, and just to create chaos and distraction. Once they put it there, they will run away. Challenge them to call, they will not call, because they can hide chatting, but they cannot hide their voice. Okay, so it's not to you. When the person said that Daniel is not man enough, not your own Daniel. Okay, let me just go to the chat. You will see that. I don't know if you just joined. There's Daniel. His own Daniel Eze. Daniel Eze. That is his own Daniel, not your own Daniel. Thank you. God bless you for that. Okay, continue.
All right, my brother. Thank you. Now, while he was doing that, using Biafran money, to bribe those people as well, telling them he is one with the collaboration of Sussex. That is when they started doing this thing. Now, if you tell me that they don't know what happened to our PM, anybody that will come out to say that, and you have been following what has been happening, that person is not telling him or her saying the truth.
True.
Now we are planning for Finland Convention. Remember, Zoo. They overlooked us when the US think that they are in charge. They now overlooked us. They are calling our PM miscreant. It doesn't. He's nobody. According to the assurance the US gave to them. Like play. We established and reintroduced the government in exile.
Yeah.
They thought it was a joke.
When
they were meeting their allies in Western world, they were telling them, why do you people keep silent and allow him to establish this government in exile? That they need to act fast. So fast forward on what our PM has been planning. We faced the day for the declaration. Everything has been going. This one is not. They say I watched the so-called Zoo Red Chamber. And it is somebody from our southeast as well that stood up in their criminal red chamber to say that this issue of Simon Ekpa is becoming something else. We can't just put our arm and watch this guy. And if we do not act fast, this guy might end up dividing this country. That is what they are discussing in their red chamber.
Okay.
That made them to start digging. How do we do this? They resulted in entering us through Abarawa, Ogetre,
Have you ever seen Sona Abarawa ever where he talked about Akpabio, like make in his broadcast where he's talking about the man?
He can never call out him now because he's his brother. It was through him.
I am just saying.
He can never open mouth to our Igbo people. We call out our own. We know their names. We call out them. We ambush them. But you cannot see that guy open mouth.
Okay.
Call out Akpabio. He can't do that. Now, even when he will be presenting our PM, because he is the one that usually in every occasion he will be the one to present our PM before his speech. You know how he usually present him. Biafrans, behold your prime minister. It's not even his own. Biafrans, behold your after introduction. Biafrans, behold your prime minister. If you doubt it, go back and be checking the videos. And there is something in Sima. In Sima said. Early that time, they debated with Faith Ogana and others of them when they are fighting for Idu. He was calling out Abarawa, say he knows who Abarawa is. He is not here for Biafra. He is here. He has a role to play. And we thought it was a message. Now we have seen it. When something happens like this, you start connecting the dots. If you have been following this particular course, one day, I say my dad usually say that now. My dad that also,
True.
So it is not jumping from pillar to pole now to see what is happening now. When they go back. Now, just look at now. Our PM was invited. They are the people, it's Tim Akbarawa that came out in social media and told us that our PM went for national assignment. Wow, they know where he went to. Even our DPM is not even aware of it. When when they asked our DPM said that she will confirm because she will want to say what she doesn't know. Then at the end of the day, it was our DPM that came out to speak up, roar like a lion. Tell the different people that our PM was invited by the Finnish local police for questioning, that he will soon be back.
Yeah.
Then on that same note, she gave us the assurance that they are trying to stop us for the declaration that we must surely be declared. That gingered Biafrans. I don't know if you follow that time.
100%.
But after that her broadcast, all hell let loose for the enemies of Biafra. Even both Emeka gives the criminals, China Sanworu, and the likes of Ikenga, they began to lambash this one again. Even they are the first people that started calling our DPM properly.
Okay.
Fast forwarding to today, not up to, and before our DPM reacted that thing, they have raised that memo. Who raised that memo? The memo. The people in the CRC, which the okay now go for Imam Madabo was the chairman.
Have got that.
And it's not even all the members of that CRC has a hand in that too. When they stop our DPM called them, they were invited, they have a cabinet meeting. They had a cabinet meeting. When you ask this person, the person says he doesn't know, he's not aware of it. When they ask this person, he said, they did that to keep it. It is not yet time when they will release it. We are like asking them, wow, you prepare this thing within 48 hours, our PM call for question, and you said you keep it, that is not yet time, but it's already on internet. On that spot, they voted regards to that CRC, whether they are to suspend it or not, which the majority carried the vote and suspend that. Now today, who are those people that see elected this man?
The same CRC.
The same people are suspended. Even it is even those people that the same people that parade themselves that wrote that same memo. They are the same people that are pushing this man, push me
department. All right, thank you so much.
And person will come out here to tell me that it wasn't orchestrated plan, and they know what is happening. They know that our PM, each one Agadianya, okay, Nigerian government, they with evidence. One day, Abraham Finland. After convention, everybody came back. Remember, the same DOS they post to on social media that our DPM will not come back from Finland. She will be arrested. Which make a gift, swear with his life, say if DPM come back from Finland, they'll be in America to it. That the Biafrans will know that this is not him.
You should tell me something now. That time,
at the end of the day,
hey, then you just continue. You just remind me of something now. Continue.
You know, our people don't even think back. All these people now following these criminals, they don't even think back. You know, we easily forget.
I remember that.
What do they brought? Let's wait. After convention. Now he jumped out now to debunk the viral video when Biafra was really declared. How they felt so much because their plan has been shattered. Look at the way he's putting it. Okay, now ask him. That too on that 2nd of December. All black girls, all snap power, there's now here. All baby, I agree. One day, or declare it here. Did he declare it on that 2nd dance?
Declare again.
Go. After Bishaya,
Others will
Now,
state.
now, look at the people following him. Look at the people following him. Now he's here telling them that Ngozi and his group are bragging that they hold the document. That document is rubbish. My brother, who is this man working for?
Hey, this
if the documents are rubbish, why did our PM is fighting for it to make sure that we get that document?
They are all criminals, my brother. Don't worry. We have done justice to this. Thank you so much.
Honestly, our people is that time we wake up. Now they came out, started canceling everything, every order. They woke up because ID card team is not with them. They canceled it. That ID card is now suspended because of the criminality on it. But IOU, they are holding is still under their custody, which something came up last time. They transferred huge amount of dollars from that IOU to Ogenkere account. Nobody is talking about it.
My brother, hold on. Oh, engage brain, yeah, we major even after playing the audio here, where Ogenkere is crying that the document you had the original document. You are here saying that the original stay with the Greek.
When they are boss, their boss are when they are, if there are people that are still have their IQ intact with them, for this broadcast, also they are bragging that they hold the document. That the document is rubbish. Then when you hear GMA. Na mazi na nikano pata our PM pata na haga no na haga webuo as David dance. One ana agba ka twi he na daro. You are meeting the people in the meeting. What are you meeting them for? Do we have those documents? Do we have those documents during the time of our PM and you meeting like that?
Oh my goodness.
No. Also, we say that we have stupidity all day. Document no a caution na here rectify 29th of November. Also, take endorsement yao.
Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless. You guys wake up. You guys wake up. We don't take one name.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. So, what's the name of this guy? Daniel. I gave you a chance to call. This to tell you, not even it's not name anybody, if you're gonna, you are hiding your voice because him and equal have become here and I got more able. I'm not going to hurt you, but I need to prove that all these random commentators are still the same group. Now that, and then I'll watch over. So, Michael, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you for your time, and make sure you subscribe to the channel in case if you are new, and follow our backup channel, Kai Report News. Subscribe there because we'll be coming live there, of course, just like we have spent time here together. Daniel, if I need the free today, I did not delete your message. I just allow you to show us what you are made of. And for you to know that for reference to know that you are one of the criminals, you refuse to call. That thing alone, nobody need any prophet or prophetess to know who you are. See you again, my people, and God bless you. Bye bye for now.